I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm awake. Look at my hair. It's all crazy. I got a band-aid. I just washed my hand so it's not staying anymore. Got a band-aid because I hurt my thumb. Just got out of the shower. So I'm so fresh and so clean. But then let's start with some of this real quick.
And it's just
I play games in the background.
I think people
we could just listen to some of this while I play games in the
subconscious.
background.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like when you're, they're giving you messages
It's really real.
and trying to guide you through things.
I lost my partner in 2007, and he still shows up in my dreams periodically, and those are some of the best dreams that I have just to be able to talk to him again and
Oh my gosh.
it's like the real him in person, and I'm sure it's just a dream. It's my brain reconstructing memories, but the experience of it is very powerful. And when I wake up, I feel very glad that I got to have that contact again.
So when I wake up, right, I'll wake up and I'll put my hand on the side of the bed, like thinking that they're like near me and they're not there. So like it's what they call it, lucid dreams, where it's so fluid, like it feels like real life.
Lucid dreams.
You're reliving experiences.
My Cerrone is you and me. So in my lucid dreams.
It's amazing when you're dreaming, but then when you wake up, you're sad because they're not there. So it's like you never want the dream to end.
Yeah.
You want it to just keep going and going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those that you hate that it's just a dream when you wake up. Like, why did that have to be only a dream?
It makes me ready for a brand new day.
Yeah, life is such a dream. Life is such a dream.
Hey, Zach, what's up? How you doing?
What's up, man?
What's up, baby?
There goes that.
Yeah.
I tried to get on yesterday, but my phone was crapping out. I didn't have internet for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Jack. Very, very much. We'll see what I don't mind having Jesus conversations and Christian conversations for a little while.
Yeah.
So
I heard somebody this morning talking about tarot cards, and they said tarot cards are dark-sided, and they didn't like it, so they read angel cards. It's like, it's still fucking witchcraft, you retard.
Yes, they read angel cards, huh?
Well, demons are, at least in Christian mythology, they're fallen angels.
I had my daughter. My daughter was like getting into like she was doing the Ouija board.
Yeah.
And I yelled at her, and I was like, "Don't touch that stuff. Don't mess with that stuff." And she stopped, but she was like, "But the thing would move. It would move your hand."
Well, yeah, that would make me
who you play it with. Maybe it moves. Is she superstitious?
Yeah, she was trying to like find herself. What do I want to be? What do I want to believe in?
I want to be Sabrina, the teenage witch.
And I was like, you don't mess
She
with
was like, let me go to Hasbro.
But I've seen a lot of really bad experiences with that stuff.
I'm playing games in the background.
You let him in, he's gonna
kind of doing this. And comb my hair.
As an evil.
Maybe.
Don't do it.
Or like maybe we'll find out if it works the other way around too. If you let Jesus in.
I have heard sufficient evidence to believe to not do it.
Yeah.
All I know is
I did it, and look at me now. I'm fine.
We sat around the Ouija board for an hour and nothing happened, and we all looked at each other and just started laughing.
Yeah. Much smarter people than me said, "Don't fuck with it."
Don't fuck with it, man.
Lanza, you had something you want to talk to Jack about?
No.
I mean, behavior change or something.
I'm trying to be more patient overall.
Oh, well, you must be doing a great job because I haven't even noticed the impatience.
Well, I don't know. I don't want
around this video. See if anything good happened in this.
But they have to take someone that's positive and just attack them. So in other words, if I go on a panel,
it's not always that simple, dog. Like, not everyone's that stupid.
Why do you attack people?
There's a lot of people out there that just attack people to alleviate their own pain.
What is up?
That's
Yeah,
all
I
it
think
does.
there's some of that, like just
Well,
that rage.
that would be a
Rage baiting.
perceived attack by you. So you wouldn't know the notion for real. So let's not pretend that we do.
Why are you attacking him right now?
I'm not saying you. I just said everybody on this panel doesn't do that.
I feel so attacked.
I said I
you
go on
guys.
other panels
So
and people will
attacked.
just attack you for no reason.
Oh yeah, that happened. I've seen that happen to many people. They did
Yeah.
it. They were doing it to Lanza the other day.
Yeah.
I
Because
don't
they
even
want,
know.
they want you to be as nasty as them so you can go back and
Would
forth.
you
If
be
you
as
come up here
nasty
and you
as them?
change your tone, you change your energy, we chomp at the bit.
What's
You were the one
point?
talking about the tone scale, like
Here we go.
because
I
when
take
that
'em up,
happens
I
with
take 'em
me,
down.
I either fight and it has communication breakdown, or I end up leaving the panel.
Yeah, I'm trying to get there with him, man. I'm trying to get there with
It doesn't. It. I mean,
Hey, little Bud Lights.
I don't know. Never mind.
him.
So, Brown's boy, it's okay to talk about stuff, man. I mean, it's okay to like have a bad mood or have a bad day. It's cool, man. You know, but I don't come up and attack people. I don't do that. The only time I attack is when I'm attacked, and I'll attack back. But I don't threaten people or stuff like that. But what I'm trying to say is that I've been on panels where it's been beautiful. Like it's just people are just talking, having a great time, having an awesome conversation. And then
That's most
people,
of panel, like most of the normal
people will
panels.
come up and they'll attack you.
Now when
for
Mike's
no
there,
reason.
now when
It's
Mike's
like,
there with
what the
other
heck is
people,
going
then it
on?
becomes crazy.
You know, and so you have to mitigate. You have to mitigate. You know, your energy with different people. That's all.
Yeah, that's what you learn to do, I think, after a while. And being someone that runs panels, Jack, when Angry Cock comes out, I'm more and more starting to be like, I know exactly why he's acting that way. I know exactly why he's irritated right now. I know exactly why he's agitated. Because sometimes people will come on your panels and fuck with you.
Crazy.
You do this. I do this all the time. I always do this.
You always do what?
Oh my!
What did he do? I didn't see
Chuck,
what he did. What did he do? I didn't see it.
You do this. I do this all the time.
Starting to be like, I know exactly why he's acting that way. I know exactly why he's irritated right now. I know exactly why he's agitated. Because sometimes people will come on your panels and
He did
fuck
the little
with
prayer hands.
You do this. I do this all the time. I always do this.
Just like I do as well. I
Oh
do
my
prayer
goodness.
hands as
Chuck,
well. So.
salute, brother.
Salute.
Hey, Chuck, what's going on?
Another fine day in paradise.
I love Tennessee, man. My ex-wife, she's from they're from Knoxville.
Oh, East Tennessee. That's way over.
Banana, did you touch any
Yeah,
kids
man.
today?
That's the other part. Of
I
Tennessee.
held my daughter.
Sounds
What
like
about you?
sir.
Did you touch
That's
any
with the
kids
3
today?
stars
P-Side?
on the Tennessee
Why
map
you even here,
represent.
weirdo?
We went
Eastern,
to
Eastern,
Middle, and Western.
Central, and Western.
I mean,
Yeah.
aren't you
Chuck,
gonna
we
be
went
in
to
trouble
Knoxville,
at your
right?
own
I'm from New
channel?
York, right? And I got an accent and all sort of stuff. And
Like Cheesehead, if you're over here supporting my channel by leaving glorious comments, aren't you gonna be in trouble for supporting my channel when you get back to your channel and you and Jake start bitching about, oh, you guys support your channel, or actually it's my channel. Proby's still a member, by the way. That's $10 Proby's still paying to me every freaking month. So just a heads up there. Just a heads up, Cheesy. He's still on my freaking list. He's still paying, baby. He's still getting that members only content. That sweet, sweet members only content.
I go up there and I'm walking around. We went to a volunteers
That
camp.
is a
It was
joke.
awesome.
Oh shit.
And we went to a Crystal Burgers. Oh my god.
Yeah. White Castle. Yeah.
Talk about good. Yeah, really good, man.
I'm letting everybody know
crazy,
things.
We went down the Smoky Mountains, kayaking down. It was Tennessee is a beautiful place.
It is. I love the Smokies.
And
Yeah, I
then he
climbed
left.
that
Now he's
mile
gone.
and a half mountain down there. Climbed up to Klingman's Dome just to get tore up by
comes back.
mosquitoes.
Yeah. People in Tennessee are really cool. I'm in Virginia, so I'm kind of country a little bit, but
Yeah.
Tennessee was awesome. We were actually thinking about moving because they ended up moving to Maryville, which is right outside Knoxville, and then they ended up moving to shoot, what is that? Where Elvis's place is.
Memphis.
Memphis. They moved down to Memphis.
Mo down
But,
to Memphis.
Tennessee's awesome, man. It's an awesome place.
Unless you're talking
all I'm
about
trying to say is, yeah, I had great memories there, man. But I'm telling you, those crystal burgers, I must have ate like 50 of them.
Bro.
belly bombers.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm surprised he's making
Go ahead,
time for
Ryan.
somebody to talk. I love
Oh no, I just thought it was funny. Like it sounded like a commercial a little bit.
it.
Oh, it's just if you have a good memory, it's good to share it with somebody. You know.
Well, Talcott, do you have anything else to say about Jesus or Satan or I don't know anything?
Let's see if Mike
Personal
answers.
development.
I'm guessing Mike's gonna answer the question. Let's see.
What?
Just much of what you said, Jeff. My experience hasn't been anything truly profound or anything like that either, but my humility and faith in God is, I model it after his.
Oh, he's very religious.
How do you come to that humility? That's the hard part for a lot of us, like misfits that don't like to be told what to do, don't like to subject ourselves to somebody else's authority, etc.
Sound like a bit
logic
of a baby.
is what finally brought me to it. See, this is what I mean. God is so amazing, so incredible, so underestimated in much of our world. Everything where I am comfortably concluding myself at right now is we are within the mind of God. Nothing more.
What does that mean?
My answer would have been respect. like that would have been mine.
How do
You know, it's funny. He's like, "Oh, we're in the mind of God or something." And there is this episode of Rick and Morty, and it's an episode I really, really like. It's one where they're playing the game Roy. If you guys know the game Roy, it's basically like you get to have a like your little VR life, and you think it's really, really real, and then you kind of just snap out of it real quick. But Morty ends up getting stuck in the game Roy, and all the characters that are like NPCs, they get a little fraction of him, and like they all like his whole consciousness got spread out across everybody in the game. So they were all like 0.0002% Mortys. I don't know. That could be the same thing with Jesus or God or whatever. It's just reminding me of that when he said that. He's like, "Oh, we're all in his brain" or something. Because at the in the episode there, he's trying to convince everybody. He's like, "We're all Morty," and they're like, "Let's worship Morty." And they're like, "No, this ain't a religion. I'm just saying we're all actually a small percentage Morty." Again, not a religion. It was funny. I thought it was fun.
How do you it's the whole imaginary being thing. How do you respect a character from a book or from a movie or
It's like, no, how did you learn anything? You had to respect it enough to learn it, right?
Yeah, you're right. I am trying to give it that type of respect. So I think approaching it with that is going to be the key to getting whatever out of it there is.
That level too, because we all know there's levels.
There's levels to this shit.
Levels.
I wanted to pop in here with the fear of God, right? If we don't have a fear of something, it's easily ignored, right? But fear in this case, I believe, is so that respect is offered. We can accept the power of God and understand. And back to that question Jeff asked, though, how do you believe in these characters? Realize that's all we are. We're just characters. God
we have bodies. We have like physical bodies.
So we believe. So we believe.
So we believe.
You don't think you have a body?
Well, here in this reality, yes. But what am I? I'm not just this body. I am the awareness that is possessed within the body. Okay, I'm the awareness of the consciousness. I'm the awareness of being awake. I'm aware of information. I'm aware of flavors and sounds and senses, right? I'm the awareness of intelligence. So God is the intelligence that allows awareness.
To me, that's all the body.
Yes. Your body is an aspect of God created for you to utilize, to nurture, to get to know. We're here to get to know ourselves, not what the world tells us we are, but who we are.
That yes.
Oh, I guess we're
Right?
doing like a
Our little
Bible,
acorn. And our little oak that we're
awareness,
trying to turn into.
wokeness, some kind of Bible wokeness.
Satan would agree. So far they agree. So far Satan and God are on the same page on this.
Well, here's where I found the division, right? We hold ourselves back. The self-sabotage, the limiting beliefs, that's from a focus on the past, right? And this world taught us to be afraid of the future because all these scary predictions were made and all of this. So people plan for the worst without faith in God. God reveals all results. So this is where I've humbled myself, is the past is the past. I live in this moment now.
Pious is the pious.
With the focus on the future and God.
Well, that's a good way to get out any.
Okay,
problem.
I kind of got there a little. I got a little glimpse of it.
Every time we do something bad, the past is the
basically
past.
letting go of everything and moving forward. That's repentance. You know, you have to let go. But a lot of people,
They
because of
laugh.
their
They laugh
ego,
at him every
because of their
time. Every
vanity,
time, dude. Poor Mike. Every time he chimes in, he's like, "Yeah, this is." They just laugh. Especially this Chuck guy. I'm thinking Chuck doesn't like him. It's pretty funny. When was this? This was a few days ago or a week ago or something. Oh, it was like 3 weeks ago. Damn. I never watched it. I wanted to see how he performed out there. I saw the clips of it, obviously, but I didn't see the actual thing. Plus, I'm playing blackjack in the background, so I'm just kind of playing on my computer. And I was sitting here playing blackjack anyway. I decided to play the video, and then I was like, I'm gonna go live. I'll listen to this, and I'll chime in every now and then.
they can't let go, and they can't admit that they messed up.
And not even just that. Maybe if it's a mistake or something, but with trauma, it gets encoded in the brain. So on a physiological level, it doesn't. Your brain doesn't just let it go. Your amygdala, your hippocampus, that's all messed up. Like the whole mechanism of how your brain works.
You get traumatized. You get traumatized. And
Jesus.
the new thing now is people hate bond. You know that term, hate bonding?
Oh,
Like
I've hate
people,
bonded many a
try to
times.
come together to make like these mobs of people to hate other people. And it's just like, what is going on? And what I'm trying to say is that little by little, Satan is winning. He's winning. He's overtaking because he's breeding the hate in people, because we still love each other. Like
maybe there's a
everyone
reason that's coming out.
because people are giving up their faith. They're just like, screw it. There's
So people are just giving up their faith and going, screw it. That's a kind of just brush off whatever problem it is. We're at an age of the gross. Just joking. But seriously, like if there is a problem, we can't just blow it off. And honestly, I think when we got the Statue of Liberty and we realized it was a big old devil, holding the Statue of Liberty, it was like the actual devil holding the fire, like kind of like Prometheus or whatever. Then yeah, I mean, we could have noticed the Big Apple was kind of home to the devil or something. I mean, like that would have been a good sign. But I don't know. I guess you got to believe in God and the devil. I don't know. something, I guess, if you choose to play ball. But most Americans, even on the money, it says under God and all that stuff. So yeah, whether you choose to or not, you use the monies and you follow the rules. So haha.
Nothing more to live for, but there is. Every single day you can change your life. Every single day.
Motivation.
It's up to you to make
I read it on the
moves.
Snapple fact, you guys, every
It's up
day.
to you. And it's funny how people will say that they're all alone. They have no family. Let me tell you something, man. Everyone here loves each other.
Whoa.
So you
Don't
have
you go,
friends,
wah,
you
wah.
have family. Even though you're not related to them, you have family out here. And if you lean on them, you'll heal. And that's the thing. And when I counsel, it's just like, you're not alone.
You talking about this Paddleverse?
Yeah, you're not
The
alone.
Paddleverse loves you,
in
Mike.
this
They
fight.
love you.
We're all fighting. We all go through ups and downs.
Sandeep,
No
I had this same question with the live without fear, because when you were talking about fearing God,
Yeah.
I was thinking of, well, what's the live without fear thing?
Here,
You got to have
We
a
don't-
healthy fear.
Don't fear
That's an-
another man. Yeah.
Wait,
I'm
let
sorry.
him answer.
Mike's
Don't
still
fear
ready to
another
go.
man.
Wait, go ahead, Jim.
Mike, let the other guy answer. Let the other guy. Yeah, Mike.
the fear of God is an excuse the devil
We're
would
seeing
want
what
us
Mike
to
did
believe,
wrong.
don't you
back when
think?
he got kicked off?
Right? And what Jesus showed wasn't the punishment of God, it was the healing nature, the grace, the forgiveness, the mercy, the offering forth. That's the God we want to know.
So you're saying don't fear God, like that's not the
Oh,
message.
Well,
you definitely need to.
Fear,
Yes.
fear keeps us we fear what we don't.
Trust me. So like if you read the Bible, God's level of respect that he demands, and you doing something as simple as trying to wash his feet or something, he will just obliterate you from existence. He'll be like, don't touch me, blow you up. So yes, you should be very, very afraid of him. if he's real and everything is real in the book, then yes, you should be really, really, really afraid, because he will just straight up murder you for nothing. Yeah.
Don't know. We fear what we don't understand. If we can humble ourselves and accept, there's a lot to life I don't understand. There's a lot to God that I don't understand, but I can celebrate what I do know about God and life with faith.
Okay.
That's what I've been
Yeah,
practicing,
that makes.
to be honest.
And you said like it leads to respect.
Yeah.
But then
That's
I've
what I said.
achieved respect for people without the fear part too. Although with somebody like God, I'm not sure that's possible with his character.
I just everybody has a different belief. Everybody believes and feels something differently. That's your choice to believe. It's actually thunderstorming right now. As I'm talking about God, it's thunderstorming. Stop.
Well, it is
But,
God. We're trying to. It's God or
yeah.
Satan. This is the.
But what
big
I'm trying
battle.
to say is this: God scares me, but I love Jesus. That's just my belief.
What is scary? Well, I understand what's scary about God if
Yeah.
you read the Old Testament, but that's you
Yeah.
that's the
He
kind of
scares
fear you have. Like he could do that kind of stuff now today.
Scares me. But that fear keeps you in line.
If you have it.
For me, it keeps you from doing really stupid stuff. So in other words, if I'm going to do something stupid when I was younger, I'm like, man, God's looking at me right now. I mean, that's just how I was raised. I mean, he's looking at me right now. It's like the dad that hits you with the ruler.
Yeah, and it helps you develop a conscience.
That's it.
Every time Mike's pooping,
I wouldn't want to take that away
at me.
from anybody. If that's what's keeping them civilized and not a savage,
Let's skip around, see if
I wouldn't want to fuck with it. It's like a Jenga tower. I wouldn't want to take.
Oh, he did prayer hands. Like he's doing prayer hands. He's like, I do prayer hands.
Do you ever see the movie Jacob's Ladder? Oh my god.
With Tim Robbins.
Tim Robbins. What?
Skip ahead. Is Tim Robbins the guy from?
You always hear the term "old soul." Like this person's an old soul. This person's a young soul. Does that mean that does that equate to you've lived before?
I
That's
just
the
take it
question.
as developmental. Like
Yeah.
as babies, they just develop faster, differently.
This is an old video.
More
This is an old
assimilation
video. I
in
just
people.
wanted
Like
to see
you
what
have a higher
happened
IQ,
over
you can
there.
assimilate
So I
better.
clicked on it.
You have
And
more
I was like,
Yeah,
wisdom.
I
something
was
like
playing
that.
a game in the background, but I just stopped.
And it's a
I was like,
great question
why?
because a lot of the,
$10 on
the
it.
Tibetans and stuff like that, they believe in
Turned
reincarnation.
$1 into 10.
You come back,
nice.
you keep living the same over and over
Oh
life.
God, that sounds worse than heaven.
But the theory is that you have the choice when you go before your maker. He will ask you, would you like to stay with me? Would you like to go back? And some people, the theory is a theory.
Yeah,
go back.
is that Saint Peter?
This is a theory that apparently somebody has. I don't know who. They're like, hey, it's a theory. I guess it's my theory. Fuck it. I just made it up right now. It's my theory. When you die, they say, do you want to come back? Yes or no. Maybe. I don't know. I've heard stories like that where it's like, no, I can't go. It's not not Tourette. I got so much more to do or something. I don't know. It's weird, but probably not true.
At the gate.
I think when you're dead, you're dead.
You have the choice to go back.
I don't think
or
you
stay.
gotta go back.
That's the theory, and
I like Jack's position where it doesn't really matter what happens after. It can still be used to enhance and sanctify the present moment, regardless. So it doesn't have to be afterlife focused, because that was one of the big barriers for me in Christianity. It seemed to, much like Platonism, it seemed to diminish the present reality of the physical world in favor of some higher transcendent or future world. And that was harder for me because I'm so concrete and focused on what I could see around me. And so having it be like taking that part out of it and keeping the focus on the here and now opens up more possibilities for it.
I don't understand what you're referring to.
I personally think that no one ever really dies, that your soul goes on forever. That's just what I think.
So reincarnation
or
like angels?
And it goes on forever. That's just what I think. Whether you're alive or you're passed away, your soul is still out there. It's still out there. It's still influencing people. It's like, that's just what I feel. I think that
I don't believe in a soul, though. I don't.
You don't believe in a soul?
I just have my body, and it's gonna all decompose. So I don't know what part of me is gonna continue. It's certainly not gonna be my consciousness.
Well, your soul leaves.
Wait, why wouldn't it be your consciousness?
It assimilates. That's just what I believe. I think that God gave us a soul, and your soul never goes away. You're always you wherever you are.
Until there's no more you.
It might be a weird way to think, but I just believe that we go on forever.
Oh, it's only weird because I come this late in civilization, but I think for most of like humanity, something like that would have been more normal. Like they just would have taken it for granted that, yeah, there's this thing in you that continues after death.
But remember, we're created to be flawed. So
I wonder if animals think that. Well, they don't think about death, do they? They don't really ever see death unless they're killing things.
It's just, mankind is something else. It really is. It really is something else.
I can give you that. Yes.
Mankind is something
We're a
else.
fascinating species.
We are capable. We are capable of the most beautiful things and the worst horrors that you've ever seen.
Like, I really think the best thing that StreamYard or YouTube could do, like actually StreamYard, because that's the way we get these panels, they need to put like a timer. So when somebody's microphone's going off, it starts timing them, right? But then we could put these little debate clocks or timers in the corners. And it'll be like, you'll see Jeff like be like, yeah, that's cool or something. And Jack's over here like munching on his nails. And then you'll just hear Mike talking for like a minute straight, and then you'll get like somebody else like, that's cool, and then do you think Mike has amnesia? No, I don't think so. Probably not.
Yeah,
and I
think he likes to talk a lot more than anybody else.
Mankind it fights itself.
It's whatever we imagine it to be.
There you go.
That's the reality. God, whether we're eternal or this is the one and only lifetime, We are an experience of life in a human form. And what is an experience? It's the perception of information and feelings. It's the perception of thoughts and emotions. And then there are memories. And memories are just, again, information. We're individual thought forms imagined into being by a divine and glorious creator.
So
That's what I.
So we're
But
NPCs.
we're
then.
real. We're not.
In that case, we're just NPCs in a computer game, and that would make the Matrix and the whole architects, and they create like this synchronicity between our feelings and emotions. Like, let's say there's a guy or a girl, you know, like the Matrix thing, they got all these computers around, and they're like, oh, let's send these feelings to that person. And they're somewhere far away from us, probably some place we can't even imagine far away, but we're connected through this weird little connection, like that weird, what's it called? Like, it's like freaking super something. Is it? It's not the superposition thing. It's the thing where like two things could be as far away, but they're still connected, and you could rotate one and the other one will rotate and everything. So like, and then they would be connected through some kind of force. I forget what it is, but yeah, that I guess in Jack Talcott's mind, which I kind of don't know, but I thought about it before. Like maybe there's an architect, they're controlling like these weird little feelings and things and making the NPCs kind of do things out. But then that means we are NPCs and they control our minds. That's
I'd
nice.
imagine.
Are by nature, but however we're here,
That's free
we all
will.
agree that we're here. Like what you described, outside of that, all made perfect sense. It tracks with my experience. The thoughts, perceptions, emotions, all of that. We're all having more or less one of those.
Yep.
Jack, I said something one time to somebody and they started like, wow. I said, it's like if God exists and God is real and he's the ruler of multiple universes, we're nothing more than an ant farm. We're just ants in an ant farm.
An alien ant
All
farm.
we are. We're an experiment.
We're particular.
But he loves each and every one of his ants
He does,
personally and individually.
but we
too.
think, we think
Which
we're
that would
so-
take a god to do, because I couldn't do it.
Well, I mean, let's say if I drew an ant, they drew another ant, they drew another ant, they drew another ant, and I drew another ant. And, you know, one of the ants I made is just saying they're helping me name the ants I'm drawing at that point. Then it's like, you know, it kind of is like, and then eventually the ants are going to start drawing ants, and then the ants are going to be naming the ants. It's going to be a whole thing. I don't know if we, I don't know. I don't know what to think about the afterlife or actual reality. Still trying to figure it out on my own.
But we think that we're so important and we're so relevant. We're nothing
I don't
compared
think
to
I'm
the
important at all.
universe. We're nothing.
I
We
do
are-
have an ego, but I don't think I'm cosmically
we-
important at all.
To think
We
that
are
we're the
unique,
only-
though.
I'm important to
We are
myself.
unique. There's no other planet that we found so far that has life forms such as us on it. So that does make us.
Yeah, I do
unique.
think we're the pinnacle of creation. Whether we were created or evolved, I think we're as good as it's ever got so far.
Now, do you believe that we were seeded from ETs? That we were seeded?
No.
You know what that means? So
Receded?
basically, we were hominins. We were basically.
That is receded like the right word? Wouldn't he mean like we descended from, like, receding is like what his hairline. I'm just joking, Mike, by the way. I was hoping you'd show up today. I'll put a link in case you do want to show up. He's like, he's not gonna show up if I keep shitting on him, but still, receding would be like a hairline thing, like, right? Or like when the wave comes in and it goes out, you know, like it going out, it's going away in a weird I don't think that's the word he meant. It sounds wrong. If he might have meant that word. It just sounds wrong.
Basically,
I do.
I do think we're the pinnacle of creation. Whether we were created or evolved, I think we're as good as it's ever got so far.
Now, do you believe that we were seeded from ETs? That we were seeded?
Oh, did he say seeded like a plant? Wait, does he think we were planted? Oh, I was thinking he was saying reseeded. I was like, what the fuck is he on? Damn, that was crazy. Yeah, we might have been little seeds and they planted us in some warm water somewhere or something. I don't know. Maybe. I doubt it though. I'm starting to think there are things under the ice because of the black orbs that keep flying around. They don't seem to follow the laws of physics and all that good stuff. So, I'm thinking they're probably in the ice somewhere doing things. Yeah, maybe that's why we're not allowed to go there. Who knows?
No.
You know what that means? So basically,
Yeah.
we were hominins. We were
I
basically
do.
primates, and we
I
were
think-
seeded
No. Not
to
that.
become men. I'm just, it's a theory. It's like Prometheus, if you believe that. Yeah. And it's good
believe
to
there
talk
is-
about it because it's cool to talk about a couple crazy stuff with a couple bros, So what do you guys think?
I believe there were beings involved with creating the human beings, whether they be the fallen angels, whether that interpretation of being fallen angels being beings from other planets, other star
Anunnaki.
systems, the Anunnaki. It's all history.
The
It's
Naga.
amazing.
Well, one of the theories is that the humans were that was like Angels 2.0 because they fell. So this was his, I'm going to create a being better than the angels and improve upon the angels.
Yes.
We are, the one thing about humans is that we are so different. I think we're a very unique combination, and it's like there was a term that said, you are capable of the most beautiful dreams, but the most horrors, so we're,
Yeah.
it's like we conflict ourselves.
We have the heights and the depths all in us.
Yeah, look at how we love each other, right? But then we are at war, haywarding each other.
I don't know. Y'all seem to have this idea that we
We
love
are
each
not
other
at
more than I
war.
actually experience us doing.
Yeah.
I don't think humans, I think they love their in group, like their immediate group, and then their in group, and maybe their tribe a little bit. And then outside of that, I don't know how much humans experience the emotion of love.
Yeah. It's something else. It really is. Like I said,
Did Gen X Jeff just say like he doesn't feel love? Did he just go through a weird robotic autism way of saying I don't feel love? I'd be like, I thought you said you had a dead boyfriend or something. Were you not loving that guy? Or did that go away when you turned to Satanism?
humanity is the most confusing thing. When you look into it and you try to study it, you try to figure it out, you get more and more confused.
Yeah,
Because
I agree.
we
So
don't
very
make
skeptical
sense.
of
Yeah,
very
it's like,
pat
what?
reductive explanations of
It's like what?
why humanity
what
does
the-
what they do.
yeah. It's like, what the heck are we? What are we doing?
We don't
it's
know.
like-
We don't know what we are. We have no clue.
Yeah.
I think
It is wild.
part of it is we define what we are as we go. Each civilization and era defined it differently, and America's defining it a certain way. But I don't think there's any one definitive thing that we are. I think there's parameters that we're
Yeah.
constrained by, but outside, and even then, we tend to transcend those at times. But outside of that, this is all a big experiment.
Yeah. I tell you one thing, it's like I tell you what's really trippy is like all the Matrix movies where like, are we in a simulation and stuff like that? And it makes your mind like wander. Like what
Well,
is
we
going
are
on?
in the sense that our brain is simulating reality for us all the time. Like
Yeah.
it's happening.
That's what I mean. So our brain is like a receptor, right? Like it's receiving information in a way. Like I don't know if it's receiving information from this, like what they call synchronicity shit with the architect. In the Matrix, it'd be with the architect, with the controllers, not even like the god or whatever, just somebody that, it's just an algorithm or a program that just makes sure the NPCs are doing what the NPCs are supposed to be doing. then it's like, where's your free will now, motherfucker? But I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know if like, yeah, like it seems like your brain is supposed to be connected to something and making you see in a weird way or be able to perceive a weird reality that I'm guessing isn't the actual like reality. But I don't know. Just getting high and thinking about life.
The reality we're experiencing is like a split half a second behind actual reality because it's the
Where's the
reality that our
loser?
brain is
Ah,
constructing.
I told you
out of
Cheesehead would
actual
come back.
reality.
I knew
So in
it.
that sense, our whole brain is simulating reality for us.
Let me
They
ask you a
always come
question.
back. They do.
Have you ever? I'm gonna ask you a serious question.
Have you
been,
ever?
have been on a panel, and you're thinking something, and then someone says it?
Yeah, constantly,
Mm-hmm.
all the
Yeah.
time. My friend used to call it creating reality because I would say something and then it would happen around me or somebody else would start.
Yeah, those are like so you could think of things like, okay, so numbers are part of this, right? So this syncing up with the architecture thingy, and then this whole like dreaming or something, let's say, and then the numbers, like let's say angel numbers like 3, so that's a good place to start. It'd be like, hey, you know, I had a dream, you know, it'll be like, you know, it was like I was gonna go down this street, I saw a store, I didn't go into it, I looked this way and there was a carriage there or something, some random ass shit, right? So, and then the next day it'd be like, hey, you get lost in a neighborhood or something, and you're like, hey, I kind of remember this, it gives me deja vu, and now you're kind of like synced with the unconscious world, and you'll be like, hey, I remember in my dream kind of going this way. And then like, so it'll be like, oh, if you look this way and you see a carriage or something like relating to a carriage, or even just a fucking truck with a picture of a carriage on it or something, that would be like the third link in that like weird little syncing of reality and your dreams or your brain, you know, kind of weird things. Stuff to look out for because it does kind of seem to happen. A lot of philosophers used to write about it. I think it was Carl Jung or some shit was writing about it a lot. Yeah, well, I don't know. I think it's interesting.
Say it or doing the same thing. And he watched it happen with me first, and then the other person start doing it.
I swear to everything holy, I'll be thinking something in my mind, and someone will say it like 5 seconds later.
Yeah.
I'm like,
well, he's a clairvoyant though, so
all the time.
It's almost like
But
you're
is
putting
it-
out a wave
Is
of
it
energy.
possible two people had the same thought?
No,
though?
bro.
Yeah, it's
I'm
just the
telling you,
timing.
hey,
of
we've
it,
been
though,
waiting
that's
for
so-
you to show up, Mike.
Yeah,
it's wild,
I
man.
get
We've been
that.
waiting for you.
It's wild. You know?
Someone asked me a question once, and I still really haven't figured out the exact answer to it.
Oh, we'll help you
Yeah.
figure it
Forget
out.
Mike
What was
gets
the
mad
question?
when we watch him though. Mike
They
don't like when
said,
we watch
all
him.
right, there's a creator. No matter what you want to call him, there's a creator.
Okay.
But the Bible and the Quran or the Hindu thing or what have you was all developed because people had a yearning to try to figure out, to satisfy their curiosity, how they actually got here.
Hmm.
And like the Bible became a guidebook with simple rules so society could live with one another.
Yeah.
As opposed, individuals just run around being individuals. It was like a rule book in order for societies to get along with one another. How do you answer that question?
Well,
Well,
that's actually. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jeff.
No, you go. Go ahead.
It's very plausible because basically it's kind of like when you're in college or you're playing football and it's the rule book, right? You have to read off the rules and the plays, what to do, what not to do. I'm just giving you an analogy. So yes, I think that the Bible was written by men that are trying to guide people in a certain direction. But what I do believe is I believe the 10 Commandments were from God. That's just what I believe. What do you gentlemen think?
Oh, I believe the same as you.
Yeah.
It's just a question. I guess a non-believer threw at me.
I don't believe in a God. If you mean did early humans sit around and tell themselves stories about how they got there? Absolutely, I'm sure of it. I don't know that those stories have correspond to any kind of actual reality, and I know that the Bible does draw on older stories, or parts of it do. So that I'll agree with. What was the other part of it?
And
That the
and
Bible
Oh,
was
the
written
law
as
to
a
keep
guidebook.
because they were warlike. They were all fighting each other. They were all
Moses and
constantly at war
God
with
and the
each
Ten
other.
Commandments.
So
or something.
it wasn't like the nomadic wandering existence wasn't like a stable civilized form of existence in the first place. So they had need for different kind of structure and rules than we might as a sophisticated modern Western urban society.
This guy is eating, giving thumbs up.
But I don't believe it was a supernatural.
He's
thing that
dying to
came
say
through
something. Look, he's
and
dying
wrote
to
on some
say
tablets
something, but
or
he's
however it
eating.
happened, and then handed it to
Mike's over there
Moses.
drinking. This guy's
when
eating.
Moses went to the Mount Arafat, and the lightning hit the tablets and stuff like that. It's all satire. But
What? What?
it was
Wait, what? What? What did he just say? He said when Moses went to the thing and, lightning tablets, blah, blah, blah. So you're saying like some shit from the Bible's just satire now. Damn, Mike. Damn, that was a 180 right there. Look at this guy's face change up. He's like, let's go ahead and you just blew this guy's mind. He went from being content to angry when you said that.
when Moses went to the Mount Arafat, and the lightning hit the tablets and stuff
Watch
like that.
Sean's face.
It's all satire. But
Jack. See? Look at his face.
the
He's
Ten
like,
Commandments were probably given through what do you say, like through your mind.
telekinesis. Oh shit. So he's like, he is a Mike. Mike, come on, you gotta talk about this, Mike. If you're out there, please hit the link, buddy. It's like you don't think like the Ten Commandments was like really like part of the story where he's like he goes up a mountain or whoa, I forget what it was. A Mount Sinai. Was it Mount? I think Olympus is from something else. There's Bethel. There's a couple mountains, I think. Damn. It might have been Sinai. I want to say it was Mount Sinai. No, it might have been. I don't know. No. Olympus sounds like Greek or something.
It's like that, or in a
Right,
dream.
This is a good point, Kevin. Talking about submission and authority. Are we submitting to ourselves? Is it the ability to submit to some higher part of yourself, even? Are some of those higher instincts beyond the ego?
Mike's
Even if
dying
we
to
just call
talk
it
again.
God,
Mike's dying
there's
to
still
talk.
that element of the
Mike's
ego
like,
or the conscious mind at some points
Talk
reaches
about my ego, huh? Talk about my
a horizon where it either acknowledges and submits to something beyond that, or it stays at that point.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's the thing is you have to submit. You have to submit to God. God wants you to submit to Him. Get on your knees.
Well, he's gonna have to make me because I don't submit to. He's not my daddy.
I'm just saying,
Well,
like that's his bag. It's Allah or it's
That's
Buddha,
man's
or
interpretations. All of
Yeah.
these traditions and explanations, there was a few experiences that they tried to explain, but then all these traditions came up and all of this misunderstanding. Do
they
ahead.
work? Like if you pictured God as a father to submit to, would that work? Would that help you learn what you need to learn to submit to God?
Oh, yes, there is a perfect purpose for everything, for the Bible as it's written and the interpretations. And there's a purpose for the divisions in the states, in all of the reasons. God creates. God is the author. God is the one that reveals time through us, with us, for us. And Jeff, yes, to answer your question about the father figure, yes, that can be a good way to learn. But like you also pointed out, records show there was like an evolution and a development of the human consciousness, at least in the time of history that we've recorded, that we've captured.
Yeah.
And so in the beginning, it was could have been a more primitive creation of who we were, how they were living. So you needed strict rules, right?
Yeah.
Very clear instructions. Don't kill, don't steal, all the don'ts that
don't covet
show
thy
love,
ox.
right? And so the progression of history,
I agree with that.
It started out with the Yahweh and the punishing stories of the cruel father. But then Jesus came and brought the grace and the truth through Jesus.
So that's the focus on the
don't
New
like
Testament
watching yourself
over the Old.
talk. That's what it is.
That's
Mike.
more
You just
that
don't
message.
like watching yourself
And then,
talk.
so like if you were
You like
Muslim,
hearing
you could
yourself
use
talk, but
Allah,
you don't like
the
watching
figure
it.
of Allah, and submit to Allah, and that would still be a path to connecting with the divinity.
I believe yes, because it's what we're doing in our minds and our hearts.
Yeah.
The names are not as important as what are we doing. And here, if we're going to submit to God, what is the goal? The goal is to have peace in our hearts, to have faith.
Well, that's
right?
what I wanted to address with
Like
Daniel Price, because he's framing it as like a forced choice or a compelled choice. But if the choice is, I'm going to give you all this good stuff if you submit, but if you don't want the good stuff, you're free to keep doing it. That's not necessary. I don't see that necessarily as abusive or codependent. So the way you're framing God's
the
presentation of
adverse
the choice is not necessarily how I see it. I don't see it as compulsory. I see it as like he's offering you an option that you could take if you want that, if whatever your goals are, if you want what that will, if that will lead you toward one of your goals and you want that option, then you have to submit to get it. But that he's not forcing you to submit.
I am honestly starting to think that we create our own afterlives in a way as part of like some kind of collective consciousness. Like when we all die, we're all going back to the same place, and we all might choose to pop back into another body or something at some point. And even then, time will fly by like that. Just I that's what I imagine. I don't know. It's like a form of reincarnation, I'm guessing, or something, but also we're part of a collective consciousness, one thing, and we've been broken apart and put into these little bodies to run around and see what we do, kind of like a simulation, like a weird ant farm, kind of deal, something. Just it'd be like, hey, well, let's see what they do, but then it's kind of like, well, in that sense, we're kind of made, so, I don't know. If we make a video game character, it'll be like, oh no, the AI bot I made, it's wondering what happens when I turn it off. It'll be like, I don't know. You don't experience it. You only know when you're turned on. You don't experience off, I don't think.
Well, you got to remember too that Satan's initial problem was jealousy. He wanted people to worship him as they did God.
That interpretation came later, actually.
God's very jealous as well.
I'm going to do a history of Satan.
So I mean,
oh yeah,
they're both very jealous.
But Satan didn't start out that way.
Well, where did your start?
Is that what it is? They put a little TV on him.
Well, he goes way back. The angels themselves come from Babylonia and Assyria. They're not even Jewish creations to begin with. And then St. Paul came along and reinterpreted the angels in general and Satan in particular, because he needed a scapegoat or antithesis to the Christianity he was developing. But the Hebrews had nothing like that.
And one of the questions that's never answered in the Bible is if Lucifer is Satan. I don't believe
it's not in the Bible. There's a reference to the son of morning, which is the king of Babylon. It's in Isaiah. It's a well-known epithet for the king of Babylon that was used to refer to him. So, and again, it's the Christian reinterpretation of all this stuff that gave us Satan and the fallen angels.
I guess the whole rift was with Lucifer. Basically, Saint Michael, basically cast him out.
Well,
defeat
there's
him.
different traditions, and in some of them, Lucifer and Satan are not even the same being. And because these are all apocryphal or extra biblical, there's really no
Yeah.
authoritative. It's
Michael,
just
Well, they took a lot of crap out of the Bibles. I mean, there's been a lot of Bibles, a lot of additions, and sometimes they add new things in, sometimes they take things out, and they're very small things that you don't really notice. Kind of like how they took out The Gang Turns Black off of Hulu for It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. You don't really notice it, but one of the best episodes is gone. You know, it's just some bullshit. Some bullshit.
which one you follow.
but Michael was the strongest archangel. Michael was the strongest archangel, and the
Damn.
protector. You know, and
Mike did sell
when
his
I was
soul.
named Michael, you know, I took it
I
upon
saved it.
myself to anybody that needs help, I'll help them. Anybody that
Because
needs help.
of Michael the Archangel?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you're basically you're to protect people.
Because of Michael?
If they didn't name you
Wait, did he say because of Michael he does this? Did he say, is Mike, are you really drunk on this panel? Holy shit, I love it. I love when you go places and you're fucking wasted. It's fucking funny. It's probably why people have been fucking roasting you. I've been watching some of the videos, man. I was watching Cheesehead and Jake and them, fucking Tommy and them up there roasting your ass. They were disgusted with me, which is fine as long as they're not laughing and making fun of me like they were you. That was rough. And damn, it was funny as well. I started laughing. I was thinking of some jokes as well. As I came in a little salty, I'm like, I'm still in the mood to make fun of Mike a little bit because I saw some of those that he got his ass handed to him. Eric Lawless was 100% right, Mike. Like you need to be out here winning these battles, but you got people laughing at you, like laughing at you. It's crazy. Shouts out to Eric. He was the one that kind of put me onto this because I did see all the clips coming out and I was like, hey, he's over here. Hey, he's over here. But I was doing what everybody else was doing. I was only watching the clips really. And I don't know. Dude, when I saw that one, he's like, you're a real ball buster. He's like this, like all cutesy enough. I was like, oh my God, dude. One time I did that when I was flirting with a girl. Like she kind of did something like that. And I don't know why I kind of mimicked her behavior. I had a pallet jack and I kind of just like was like this. And then I remember when I got back to like where my friends and stuff were in the back room, they started laughing at me. They're like, bro, is he all being on like that, staring there and doing all that weird shit. I was like, I didn't notice I was doing it at the time. It was a long time ago. It was like 10, 20 years ago. Not 20, but like 10, 15 years ago. It was like 10, 20 years ago. I was like 15. Just joking. No, it was when I worked at Walmart. It was a long time ago.
And because these are all apocryphal or extra biblical, there's really no authoritative. It's
Michael
just
was-
which one you follow.
But Michael was
Oh, at least you're calling me a
strongest
cartoonist.
archangel.
That's
Michael
something.
was the
At least I'm a
strongest archangel.
cartoonist.
And you know, the protector. You know, and you know, when I was
That
named
makes me
Michael,
feel good.
you know, I took it upon myself to anybody that needs help, I'll help them.
I'm a
Anybody
protector.
needs
Because
help.
of Michael the Archangel?
Yeah, because
Wow.
you're basically you're to protect people in life.
Good
You
they
know,
didn't name
and-
you Adolf.
Right?
No,
The
that's
Jews.
my,
The
my
Jews.
theory every day is I just
You'd be
just
like,
to
watch
be a
out, the
maximum
Jews.
service to
It's
God
like,
and
hey,
to
hi,
others,
Lauren De Laguna. We gotta hide our
as opposed to
precious
serving
Jewish
myself.
people.
Or both,
Well,
because I think you're more effective at serving others when you
I
maximize
believe,
the
I
care
believe
you can
angels-
give to yourself.
Oh yes, but I'm talking about what you if you cross over into the extreme selfishness or the you let your ego take over where you think you're
Well,
better
now
than
we're back to
somebody
that
else.
ego.
Damn
We're back
you,
where we
ego.
started, full circle.
That's
Yep.
the circle
That
troll.
Hey,
ego guy's a powerful person,
It's
whoever he is.
ego. Jesus is where it's the edge where ego meets this Jesus character, and
It's a balance,
that's what I'm
balancing act.
I'm seeing what's
Jesus is a-
happened. I'm open. I am open.
I lost my
I know
blackjack
for
game I
me
was
that
playing. Damn it.
when I switch my life around, and I'm trying to keep it in simple terms, not to make it religious
or my VIP
or
levels.
however you want to phrase it, but to
24%.
do
quarter of the way there.
continue to try to do the next right thing, and it's a fulfilling.
I'm not
inner
drunk
peace.
yet. I'm trying though.
I don't
I'm
know
trying
how
to
else
get
to
there.
phrase it.
Trying to get there. Not there yet.
I
With
got
happiness,
that
it's-
just from the little bit of talking to Jesus that I've been doing. The past that came almost right away. Like even my
Yes.
first conversation, that peace.
I can't explain it. I can't give it to you.
No, I
in
can't either, but I know
philosophy.
that it worked.
Skip a little bit. Oh, we lost
we
track.
were having a good. I do that all the time. There's a good conversation going, and then somebody else comes backstage, and I'm like, "Oh, this person wants to join in," and then we lose the initial conversation.
Well, I thought the conversation kept going myself with everybody's different viewpoints.
Yeah, I think it was
But I
great.
could-
I think it was amazing.
I try to come in with an open mind. Maybe I will learn something new.
Skipping around.
Kevin, you don't think it's had a lot of like even my
Skip around.
Trying it out. So
There's a lady on panel.
Ooh, welcome.
Is this the girl?
What do
That's
you
on
want
the
to
show.
talk about?
well, no, I don't want to interrupt. You guys continue your conversation, and if I
Oh, okay. We were
want
just
to, I mean, I'll jump
randomly
in.
talking.
No, I'll
Yeah,
finish
we're
up.
just
I like
having
the
random-
injustice. But
Go
just
right
like
ahead.
the pandemic, all the like the separation of people, like someone in their house for a year, it made people like crazy. Like they started turning on each other, and it was
It
like,
Yeah,
desensitized
COVID was
people.
real, man.
exactly.
COVID was
Human
bad.
beings need interaction. You need to have interaction. You know, but
Go ahead. Humans need an interaction. Go ahead. Interact with me.
Yeah,
now.
no,
Now's your chance to jump in, Jess.
I'm sorry. No, I agree.
I love it.
I
now agree with me.
unfortunately, my
I
mom
agree.
was diagnosed. It was kind of neat. It was bad. My mom was diagnosed with cancer in November of 2019, and then she started her treatment, and that's when they started like no one was out in the streets. So that was the silver lining for me. I like to look at silver linings because most their doctor's appointments weren't. I mean, it was for as hellish as cancer can be. Not having, I mean, it took a little light. I mean, it was hell, but it was nice. There's no traffic on the road. No one was really at the doctor's office. I mean, that's the only silver lining I could think of.
True.
I mean,
True.
as
Yeah,
hellish,
it was quiet.
Yeah.
And the grocery stores, you could just go to the back door and they would hand you your groceries. You didn't have to go shop or pull them off the shelf or anything.
What? Oh, that's when that
I did
started.
go back from-
RBR, I saw you try to show your camera, but nothing came through.
So you could literally still do this. If you go to Walmart or Target, you can still park in those numbered parking spots and they'll bring your groceries to you. They kept doing that, but that actually started with COVID. That wasn't a thing they did before. They were just trying to find a way to keep you guys all from interacting with each other. So they were like, hey, you guys park outside and we'll just have a little group of people bring shit to you guys. And it became so convenient that people still do it, we still do that. So it's very convenient.
All right, I got you. I'm going to
Yeah.
bring him on.
in Virginia, at
All right,
one
bringing you
time,
on now, RBR.
In
they would
Virginia,
give you a
one
ticket
time.
if you didn't have a mask on. They'd give you a ticket.
okay, that's him.
Wow, like
That
the cops
is
would.
RBR. Okay.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
all happy.
welcome,
He's like, yeah,
RBR.
you get a ticket for no
He's having a
Welcome.
tough go at it.
RBR doesn't last very
What's
long,
up?
does he?
Hey, it's RBR Network. How's everyone doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
All right, I'm all right.
He sounds like that fucking guy, the porn bomber guy. That sounds like the porn bomber guy. What's his name? The one that took AC out? He took AC's fucking dumbass out. What's his name? Me and him are cool. Just because I give him a chance to talk sometimes and he doesn't porn bomb me. Truthfinder UK, yes, that's who it is, right? That has to be who it is. That's his voice. Like, if it's not, I don't know. That just sounds like him. I know he's not a black guy, though.
That's UK Truthfinder.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not a porn bomb man. If I wanted to porn bomb him, I would have done it right.
Is that him? Is that Truthfinder?
That's him.
The thing?
Well,
the thing
no,
is,
Wait a
he
minute.
just.
Whoa, wait a
good enough.
minute.
I could have porn bombed him a long time ago.
Yeah, if he
I was on
wanted
the
to, he
panel
would have.
as RBR.
That's very true, Jeff. He clearly means you no harm right now. That being said, if he does start to lose an argument later, he might be so inclined to porn bomb you. I would keep it full screen or something just to be safe, but obviously he just wants to hang out and talk, I think.
So wait, RBR and Truth Finder are the same person?
No,
Yeah.
Oh.
RBR
No.
Network. RBR Network is a.
Jeff. He's a porn bomber. I'm just
He's
telling
a
you.
fake.
I was a porn bomber before, but I
Oh,
would never
I
porn
don't-
bomb
He's in
Brandon.
recovery.
He's
He's
a
in
fake.
I don't want
recovery.
to take the risk. Sorry, RBR.
He's in
He's porn
recovery.
bombed so many channels. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't want to
Okay,
take the risk.
so he was just
Oh,
playing
licking
a
the spot off
video
the beer.
of RBR.
I put beer on it.
Yeah.
Aw.
Oh, that wasn't. That's what took him so
No.
long to get his camera going.
Yep.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
He's a cool. Well, Jeff.
Well, nice
Jeff,
try.
I
You
wouldn't-
got in. You did your
Yeah. Jeff, I
trolling
wouldn't
work.
like.
Yep. He got in. He wanted to talk to you, though. You didn't even give him a chance to talk because you're a little child, Jeff. You're like, no, we're not going to let him up, even though he's like, hey, I'm not here to harm your channel at all. I just want to talk and be whatever in the community. But you're not even willing to listen to him because Mike Cerrone said he bad. That's a little weird, but it is what it is. Jeff, keep being a little child.
Brother, he's a porn bomber. He'll keep
I know. I
putting
see it now.
stuff.
I
Yeah.
and RBR. If the real RBR is out there, you got this.
Yeah.
That's rather
Troll
distinct.
Friday
That's
person. Truth finder indeed. I'm glad we found that
Can
truth.
porn bomb you.
Yeah.
You definitely can.
He's a dirtbag. He's a guy overseas, and he just porn bombs.
There's
people.
Jeremy.
What's
Yeah,
the
I don't
know
motivation?
where
For, what do
Jeremy
they
is.
get
if
out
you
of it?
can't
He's
come
around.
up as
Just
yourself,
Probably
that
playing
tells you a
VR
lot.
somewhere.
Disgusting. I mean, it's just disgusting. And his pee-pee was like this big. It was hilarious.
Wait a minute,
Whoa,
Mike.
Mike.
He
Be
got
careful,
channel
don't-
shut. I was on the
You
panel
can't-
when he did it.
You
I was on the
you
panel when he
did
did it.
too. You did.
Mike, why would you talk about anybody showing their dick? It'd be like, hey, why? Like, you literally pulled your dick out on a panel. Why would you mention anybody's dick? Because I guess he's like, there's a size difference. Mike's proud of his dick. Yeah, I guess that's cool. Whatever. You should be proud of your dick, you guys. If you guys got dicks, you should be proud of your dicks. You shouldn't chop them off. Your dick's amazing. My dick's amazing. Our dicks are amazing. Don't chop your dick off.
Did too.
Yeah, they were
There's
saying
there's a lot of dick chopping going on around here, you guys. Don't chop them
Well,
off.
I don't,
But
we,
you did.
don't have to
But you did. So be
come up
careful
with that.
throwing stones.
I mean, you're watching,
sounds
Mike.
good.
You're watching, so
was
if
Mike
you're-
once
watch-
troll or?
Well, no, but he
Okay.
showed it. Somebody dared him to show his.
all right,
PP
if this is the direction the conversation going, I'm going
I'm
to end the
sorry.
panel because we were doing
I'm
so
sorry,
much
I didn't know.
better. And it's I feel like it's devolved.
Yeah,
These
it's
are the
all
red
good.
arrows.
Let's
Yeah.
bring
Oh,
it back.
arrows, I love it.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I don't even think it was you, Jess, at all.
So what's the
UK.
topic?
We'll blame UK.
Oh, what's the topic? Let's flip it up, you guys.
I mean, you
Whatever
could blame
Jess
me.
wants to talk
It's all good.
So do you think? Who do you think? Let me ask you a question. Who do you think's going to win the presidency?
I'm
Right.
less confident now. I'll have to see it play out. I think
Yeah.
either one, if they play it right or fuck it up wrong, can
Yeah.
throw it to the other one.
I don't think Kamala has a chance in heck.
No, Trump's gonna win easy. Trump is going to win easy. But I mean, that is just because not only did he get shot, Biden dropped out, which even if Biden has dementia, he's still a rich white man, so he has a pretty good chance of beating a orange rich man, I guess. But Trump did get shot, and Kamala is a foreign-looking woman. I don't think any real white men are gonna vote for her, and I don't think they're gonna lobby too much for her. So I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird, but I think she might have a decent chance in Arizona, but I don't think she's gonna win very many states, compared to Trump.
To win the presidency.
You
Not
don't
that I
think she
care
does?
too much at this point in my life.
It depends on how many people are
I
looking
care
for
who
an
wins.
alternative to Trump.
Yeah. Well, Trump, JD
Fuck
Vance
is
is
Mike
vice president.
Cerrone?
Is
I don't know.
fire.
He's in
Like,
the
he's
Okay,
like
chat.
I got you.
somewhere. He's in
I'll
the
bring him.
chat whining.
smart as a whip, bro.
Yeah, I like him so far.
Let's
I mean, I
skip
think
around.
he's
Let's skip around. Let's see if anything
adult
happens in this one.
conversation.
Yeah.
So far, he has been able to do that. That's my requirement for being on the panel. I can't treat him any differently than anybody else. So until he gives me a reason not to.
They don't want, Jeff. They don't want conversations. They want to come up and they
There
want
we
to just
go.
attack people. That's all they
What
want to do.
happened? Did somebody?
And
Oh,
it's sad.
somebody. Oh, is that where Jake went up again?
Chat about this guy is 100% fact.
Oh, this.
Fuck it anyways.
Is that where?
Hey, you know the Wicked Witch of the West? That's basically Cynthia right there.
It's right here
Hey,
somewhere.
salute.
Because I like the avatar.
Or Jake goes up and he ruined it. Like he just played it all dumb.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's try this.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, what's up, Jake?
Oh, you're gonna get in trouble. Oh shit. Dude, Cheesehead is gonna be so pissed at you for being here, YouTube Criers and Liars. You're dude, he's gonna be so pissed at you. He's gonna be like, dude, how could you go there? Every comment is supporting me. How could you go there and show support? Yeah, knowing you know what the hell I'm gonna do.
Do you know him?
Mike knows who I am.
Head's gonna be mad, Shane.
Is he cool?
Yeah,
Moose?
Mike Cerrone right there knows who I am.
I have
Mike,
no
you know who
clue
I
who this
am.
dude is.
Yeah, I can
Moose, you said
confirm
you
that,
know him?
but
What is that? Oh,
I don't know any of you guys, but the guy, Mike right there.
Hey, I'm waiting for
me
Mike.
and him go way back.
Yeah, Mike.
Way
I
back.
know we do. I know.
In a good way or a drama way?
I would not say in a good way. Just about everything that everybody's saying in your chat about this guy is 100%.
Is the part that got
It's not a
clipped?
joke.
Yeah, it sounds legit. You can show him.
So
Yeah,
we've
I'm
been
not. I
having a
don't.
good conversation.
Yeah, I
This is
don't. Yeah, I don't.
another
I don't.
troll.
I don't
This is
porn bomb.
another troll.
Or mom.
I'm not a troll, Mike.
You're a
Apparently, you're the
troll.
man. No, I'm not. You're the one that claims to be a master troll all the time.
We're sitting having a good conversation. Would you like to have a conversation, Jake?
No, I want to come up here and prove that you're a clown. You're a local.
Well, we want to have the conversation, so I'm going to
So
go
you're
back.
not
to
you're
that.
not here to have
No,
a conversation.
no,
You're just being-
we're
Yeah.
getting back to the conversation. I thought he was on
Yeah.
here to have the conversation.
Got it.
We'll talk to you
All right.
tomorrow or something.
Yeah, I do like Hell Satan though. If you are, I like that part. Come back another day. I'd love to talk Satan with you.
Praise Jesus.
But so far, whatever, I don't know Mike's history. He just showed up last night. So far, my rule here is that people can have mature adult conversations.
Yeah.
So far, he has been able to do that. That's my requirement for being on the panel. I can't treat him any differently than anybody else. So until he gives me a reason not to.
They don't want, Jeff. They don't want conversations. They want to come up and they want to just attack people. That's all they want to do, and it's sad. We were talking about this earlier. Remember, we were talking about it earlier, like maybe an hour ago, where people are just so angry and they just want to attack people, and they don't want to come up and talk.
That's what happened when I walked in the room the other day, right? I walk in the room and all of a sudden Cynthia and Flow State were here. And then they start throwing shade on me. Like right when I walk in the room, I'm like, hey, I haven't even opened my mouth yet.
Yeah.
And I'm already like thrown into a fight. So it's like, I get it.
Yeah. So Moose.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to keep off. We have a Discord. There's a channel in the Discord for drama. There's a whole drama channel that y'all can fight in.
They call it chomping at the bit. In other words, chomping at the bit basically equates to they can't get to you on channels that you have friends on. Like we're friends up here, right? And I have a couple other channels and a lot of ladies. I go on a lot of ladies channels and we talk about all kinds of stuff. Nothing weird, but they're not allowed up because they come up just to create chaos. They're not there to have a conversation.
That's what it seemed like to me. They were not here to have a conversation.
So I don't host panels that often, but since I'm the greatest chaos in the panelverse, I'll just they could love their attacks when I'm running a panel. I don't really care.
But and it's
He's
funny
one of those
because
scapegoated training.
they make stuff up. Well, you said this, and this. Okay, well, show me where I said that. I'm not showing you anything. They just make stuff up.
Yeah,
And that's yeah.
I mean,
but
you could be. Oh, go ahead, Hank.
Yeah, what I do is I'll take credit for that, or I'll fix a irrelevant detail and say, okay, what now?
Yeah.
I'm back.
You could be a very sophisticated porn bomber that's winning over our trust and timing your big moves. You could like blow your load that one time, and you could be that. I don't.
Phrasing, bro. Phrasing.
History classes that is just so unnecessary.
Skipping around. Mike agrees.
I love.
Yeah, it's not indoctrination.
Hey, he's letting people talk. Look at that.
If it was that they would.
I went to is definitely.
This was one of his better.
Nah, I never. Yeah, I never went. Yeah, I never did sex ed. Nah, I'm staying away from that.
What?
I'm good with that. Nah, I'm
You
good.
never did sex
but,
ed?
nah. But nah, it was woodworking. My best memory was woodworking. That was the coolest elective I've ever had because you made stuff. You built something. You actually built. It's like you're a builder, you know, and you got such
You built things
reputation
like
of
you're a
making
fucking
something.
builder.
We were building furniture, like pieces of furniture and stuff, and it was pretty cool, man. It really was. So I'll make you a dresser someday. I'll build it for you. But no, it was really cool.
Do you still work with wood? I mean, I know that was an option.
I can make something if I have to, but no, I don't. No, that's we're talking about, long time.
Hang on, make a birdhouse? Can you make a birdhouse?
I love all these hate watchers. I hope y'all remember to subscribe.
It was cool.
We
It
got
was
hate
cool to
watchers?
actually. It was cool to build something. Like a lot of kids don't get to build something. Like
Damn,
just
man,
actually take
Erickson.
wood and make something out of it.
Yeah, did you get to take it home too?
Yeah, the subscribe button is right there. It's right under my finger.
Dude, I went through a carpenter phase because of Elon Musk, right? And I was like, I want to make everything new and cool and like dynamic new little setup tables and shit. And I ended up building a table, and I was like, I'm gonna build this table for my mom. So I built her a table, right? And it was part of the thing I read in the Bible too. I was like, oh, he built his mom a table, but I built my table out of like 2x4s, and so, like it literally looked like some Old Testament table shit. Like it looked all crazy and janky, and eventually I just ended up buying her a table that was already made, but. I still have the table I made. I use it as a workbench, just in my closet. Silly, but I don't know. One time I tried to make my mom a table because I was like, we need a kitchen table. And it was like, she was like, well, we should buy one. I was like, that's for lazy people. I'll make one.
The subscribe button
crazy.
right there.
Crazy though.
Yeah. So you couldn't take home the big pieces, but if you made like picture frames and stuff like that, then you could take them home.
I have it, and I have some wood stain too.
Yeah.
Actually, have a thing of like teak oil,
Yeah.
wood stain. I think it is.
But you could take them.
You gotta like
smaller-
put it on a rag or
smaller
something and
things
rub
that
it
you
on
made
the
you could
wood,
take home.
or just spray it all over the wood.
Jeff, what elective was your favorite?
Accelerated reading and detention.
Montana? I'm all about the jerky, but this dude in Montana was serving up that human meat.
Whoa, nice.
Dude, on accident.
Disrespect that you out of love.
I can get anyone's information.
Oh, here we go. This is interesting.
Me professionally. So it's this. All they're doing is being more.
Hold on.
You notice I don't talk.
That big mic.
Hold on. Okay.
If you, because of you not telling them that their lasagna sucks, somebody else is gonna have to sit through that shitty meal.
Yeah, see, Mike, this is why you get your hate. This is exactly, you're very honest.
My ex-wife, she would make
Oh,
the
yeah.
best lasagna I've had in my life. I'm not just saying
It's
that.
not hard to learn how to
But
restore
she would
things.
make
Hey,
this
watch a
lasagna.
YouTube video. Hey, well, watch 1 or 2 YouTube videos.
With
You'll
the
learn
buff
exactly what
and
you
the
need to
sausage
restore a little
and-
bit
and-
furniture.
Oh my God. It was so good. But to make it, it was like $100 because you make this big tray, right? You have to buy all this stuff. And but it was really good. It was really
Is that
really
for
good.
Mike, Daniel?
Stop telling people you were law enforcement.
Okay, well, if you want to leave
I
this
don't-
up there, that's up to you, though. I mean, that's just nothing but hatred. That's
I
up
didn't.
to you.
I didn't take that context as.
Yeah,
lying
that's
to
just
you,
nothing
but-
but hatred.
Here we go. He's
I'm not lying about anything.
gonna start going on about something.
But they did say that you pull out guns and porn bombs. So yes, I'm aware. Y'all are probably right. I don't know his history,
This
but if
might
he
have-
does that here,
I think this is part of the thing that got clipped too. See, that's what I mean. Like, like Proby and them, they clip the panels, and I appreciate it because they get the good parts. But there's a lot of in between lore, Mike Cerrone stuff that he does or repeatedly does or whatever. And I don't know. A lot of times I like seeing the whole thing.
I'll just take the consequences, and I guess it will be.
Have I disrespected anybody?
No, I borderline disrespected you, and you didn't do anything. So, it's not.
Sounds like something I
love,
say.
I do it on accident.
Disrespected you out of love.
It'd be like, hey,
these are people that will follow people around. Salute.
Is that why he was making lasagna? I thought it was some kind
They're
of
not here to have
sausage.
a conversation. They're not here to bring anything to the channel. They're here to cause chaos. These people that are in, they're not here to have fun or anything like that.
Yeah,
that's all.
You notice that they never follow me around. Just watch. They never follow me around.
I don't have followers around either.
See, I'm very polarizing. I've been on YouTube for about a year and a half, and people are they're obsessed with me. I mean, I'm not.
I think I said that once. I remember I said that once. I was like, something. He's like, well, they're obsessed with us. Or I was like, I said something, or he's like, they're obsessed with you. I was like, well, I'm very polarizing, And I said that once, I think. And then ever since then, I heard Mike say it about himself like 6 or 7 times at least. And I was like, I said it once, and I was just kind of joking or, tooting my own horn with Mike or whatever, kind of just like bragging about myself. But damn, Mike went everywhere and did it. He's like, hey, I am thy Lord, and y'all shall worship me when I'm on panel.
I love it. Looks like it. Way more than even Jack Talcott.
They want that big mic.
Oh, did he? Did he go back? I don't know.
So here's the thing. I'm also polarizing. Just have no idea what to do.
Video.
I don't know. Beside themselves.
No, there's an Ode video. So I don't know. I'm just watching the Ode videos to check them out. I don't know if he went back or whether yet. I'm hoping he does, though. Honestly, like I like when Mike goes places because it's fun to see him out in the wild talking. I like when he comes here. You're still welcome over here, Mike, of course. But damn, it's just fun watching these things sometimes.
Yeah, they're just obsessed. They're obsessed with me. And it's just fun.
Yeah.
He is blocked.
Daniel, I think he's talking about all these other people in the chat.
Not you, the people in chat. Look at them cursing.
Hey, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this level of hate. We had when Jeff started hanging out here, we had that little Carl troll gang that showed up.
Yeah.
They were nothing
I
like
got some hate. I got a whole bunch of hate when I first got here.
I was on a very very large channel, right? A large channel, and people would keep attacking me. And the owner of the channel said to me, and said to them, what are you doing? And he gave them an ultimatum. It's if you don't stop, you're going to be gone.
Yeah, this part got clipped for sure.
They got kicked off.
They got kicked
and these
off.
Couple people.
It hurt my thumb. I kind of got my finger.
And dozens of soccer games.
I
and
got
that's
one.
all it is. They got removed. Sorry. Sorry you got removed.
Sorry, not sorry.
But can you imagine a grown man being so butthurt over
we got
man.
I don't have to imagine it.
I've seen it.
Here we go. Hey, I gotta be all nappy with Mike. What up?
What's up? Yo, you look crusty, son.
I just got out of the shower, dude. I got out of the shower. I'm all like my hair's all dry and unkempt.
How you been doing? Doing all right?
A monster. It looked like a monster when I come out of the shower.
The monster mash. No, that's all good. That was actually a really good stream.
I wasn't actually bad. Yeah, there was a little bit of stuff, but it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Like that wasn't one of the ones you got chewed out. I was looking for the one with Talcott where he's like Mike, and then he ends up kicking you off. That was the one.
It was funny. That was funny. So, like, I guess there's a lot of people that talk stuff about Jack. I was on this panel like once or twice. I think was it once? think it was once, but pretends to be this, high echelon, loving, Christian pastor guy, and then like he just starts going in like all like negative and nasty, and I'm like, yo,
a pastor, or is he just very religious? Because I did see
I
a lot.
don't know, I don't know, man. But I was
page.
like, yo, what? I was like, what is this, bro? And I was like, all right, but I didn't bounce. Like they were attacking me. I didn't bounce. They dropped me.
So whose channel was that on when that happened?
Jack's. It was Jack's channel.
Really?
Then same thing with that Moose guy. Same with Moose guy. Dude, I can fight. I can fight people. I can battle rap people, but they drop you.
Yeah, because they'll just keep talking shit afterwards.
Yeah, because I'm talking shit back, and I'm handling my own, and I'm jumping on people and ripping people apart and dropping knowledge that they drop you, and then they start because you can't fight back.
Oh, YouTube criers and liars. It says, well, anything for views and for me is not success. My.
All right.
Well, Are you leaving? No. Are you gonna go tell Cheesehead? No. Oh no. Why? It'd be like, what? At no point did I ever say I disliked Mike or I was gonna ban Mike from the channel.
How about this? How about this?
Weird.
Goodbye.
They're like,
Salute.
we only watch Mike in clip channels, apparently.
Yo, I started doing
see things live.
A few months ago, I started doing the salute. And it's salute is basically saying, hey, respect. It's a way to say respect. When you salute somebody, it's respect. And they're like, oh, Mike thinks he's in the military because he's saluting people. No, I was never in the military. I'm a civilian who works with the military, but I'm a civilian. But saluting somebody doesn't mean that you have to be in the military. Police officers salute each other. It's a show of respect. You're saluting somebody. You're showing them homage. You're showing them respect. That's all it is. But anyway, yeah. Is it hot? Did it cool down where you're at, or is it still hot as hell?
No, it's hot as hell. Like somebody's playing off of the gay thoughts thing, because like when you say thoughts like that, that means like hoes, like gay hoes. Yeah, that's right. The thoughts when you say thoughts like that, that's what it means. It doesn't mean like thoughts in your mind. It means like thoughts as in slang for hoes. Have you ever had some gay hoes? That's what I thought it was. That's why I put it up. I was like, that's pretty creative there.
It's like dudes dancing around a little Daisy Duke or something like that.
That's why I imagine gay.
Banana, these people are crazy, bro. They're crazy.
We're all crazy. I love it.
No. There are people that are crazier than others. They cannot get enough of us. They can't get enough. They go crazy. They're like, what's Banana doing? What's Banana saying, dude? What's wrong, dude? It's like they can't stop.
He was actually here earlier. He was here.
Yeah. And then you got
he was looking for
you got old yeah. I don't know, man. You got old bedpans over there going crazy with videos. It's yeah.
Oh yeah, he did a live the other day,
huh?
He did a live the other day, didn't he?
Yeah, it's it's going to be the same thing. It's me, you, and Eric. That's all it is. It's the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, they don't actually like talking about me because I guess the idea of me disgusts them or something. I don't know. They were saying something. And yeah, they do talk a lot of shit though.
They talk. They try to portray you in a light that's very negative, if you know what I mean.
That's okay. That's the goal.
Predator, like a predator vibe, and
Well, we're playing into it.
I don't know why they do that stuff, man.
It's because I said a lot of mean things to some kids.
Yeah. So I'll give you an assumption on so you were trying to say, and other people were trying to say, well, why don't I stick up for myself like with other people? And the thing, like when Eric was saying that, it's funny because if you don't react, it makes them more mad. Does that make sense to you? It irritates them more.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want to get Eric mad, right? Because Eric is like.
No, I'm not saying that, but there are certain times where I don't battle back. I just let them go on and on and on and on.
Yeah, because they can make an ass out of themselves, actually, if you do. Like Cameron does that a lot. If you let him into his own devices, he's his own worst enemy.
Yo, let me ask you a question, and this is an honest question. Who has the most annoying voice you've ever heard on YouTube?
That is close, but probably Cameron. You're right.
Yeah,
it's up there, right? It is. I mean, if it's not me, it's got to be him. It's one of us. Me and him are up there.
No, you're not even close. It's like nails on a chalkboard. It really is.
His is rough, dude. It honestly is rough.
So I said to him, "Did you hear what on the other?" I was on a panel with him, and I kept cornering him. I kept pushing him more and more in a corner, right? And I kept saying, "Why do you have a fake avatar?" And he actually said, "That's none of your business." So he actually said that.
Did he?
And I said, "You're a little fat guy. Why don't you show your real picture?" I don't have to show you anything. So that's not what he looks like. I'm just letting you know. That's all. That's all.
No, I mean, he doesn't cam up and he likes to lie. So, I mean, it's hard to believe anything he would say or be like, oh, that's me or whatever. And be like, sure.
Yeah. But remember, he owned a car dealership and had 42 pizza restaurants with Tonic. Remember that?
That was so stupid, the pizza thing. Like, dude, I saw through that so quick. I was like, what the hell, dude? No way. That guy. I know one of them was fucking homeless like just a while ago. They're not going to be owning businesses or anything.
And that's true. And that's a true story that has been vetted. That is true. He was homeless, and then he was living in Huckleberry's trailer that had no power. And I guess he got stuck there. And I'm glad he made it out. But just
are you really though?
Yeah, no, that's a true story. It's a true story.
I mean, are you really glad he made it out then?
Yeah, I want everybody to do well.
All right.
You can't see the thing is that you can't hold hate in your heart for too long. You got to let it go. You just got to let it go. Just release it and just let it go.
Yeah, but I wouldn't I feel like if Mother Nature kills somebody, then that's just like karma or whatever. That's not like I was mean to him and he got blasted in a car accident. It would be like, well, lightning hit him. It'd be like, well, that was divine intervention or something. It'd be like, hey, you hate him too, God.
Dude, so you live in the desert, so you don't really get to see like really crazy inclement weather. Like
we get on dust storms and a little bit of rain, like monsoon walls of dirt is what we get.
Yeah. Being in a oceanfront town, we get hurricanes like you wouldn't believe, bro. Like
no, we don't get those like that.
Yeah. And apparently we just went through one and we got a bunch of rain. And now there's an Ernesto. There's another one coming right behind it.
Yeah, they always give them the stupid names.
Why?
I'm guessing a guy named Ernesto found out there was a hurricane and he's like, I'm going to name it after me.
Why are the worst hurricanes always Spanish dudes? Come on, man. What's going on? No. The last one was Debbie. And this one, I think, is Ernesto.
I was gonna say, usually they're like white women names, in my opinion.
Yeah. Like Patricia, or something like that. Yeah.
Here comes Hurricane LaQuanda.
Hurricane Marge. It's like, what the? Yeah.
It's a big old blue hair fucking hurricane.
Yeah. The worst hurricane that we've ever gone through in our lives, we were still in New York, and it was Hurricane Gloria. And it was, it just ripped the whole New York City apart. Hurricane Gloria, it's kind of like the old ladies are the worst hurricanes. Does that make sense? Like the older ladies, like the whole, the whole city smells like mothballs. You get like a little car with a $5 bill in it for your birthday. I'm trying to be, it's like the grandma hurricane, but yeah, man.
Yeah, this guy looks like he's way too up on the wheel when I'm drawing it. He's like, I know, put the wheel in, and he's like right up on it. But I want his face to be visible in the picture, but it's not going to be up from this side, I don't think.
Do you have an ice cream truck in your neighborhood that drives around?
No, okay. Not around here.
We used to have one, and I haven't seen him in a while. But growing up in New York, we had Mr. Softy, which is the soft serve, and then we had like the regular guy. But no, the ice cream truck would always come around. Mr. Softy was always just ice cream, but the other food truck, the ice cream truck would have ice cream, ices, and they would actually have sandwiches and candy bars and.
Oh yeah, we had one of those before come by. It only came by twice over on like the west side of Phoenix. Back when I lived over there, it was big though. It was a big truck, and it served ice cream, food, whatever. It was just driving around, blasting music and giving people food.
You'd hear it from down the street, and all the kids would run outside. It's like nostalgia, man. You think about this stuff, and it sucks because when we were kids, we used to have all these guilty pleasures, the ice cream man, and going to the park and playing basketball down the street. It just seems like.
Oh, we still have all those things here.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is it seems like a lot of the young kids don't want to do the things that we used to do. They just want to sit at home and play Xbox, or PS5.
Nothing wrong with that. I also did that. I would actually, when I would get out of high school, I would actually play basketball for like an hour or so outside. And then I would usually go inside, shower, and just play video games for, the rest of the night, or watch The Simpsons and then play video games and then go to bed and do it all over again the next day. But I was really into basketball.
Oh no, we would play 3-4 hours a night. I'm no joke. And it's funny because we would stop playing.
I have before too.
Yeah, the lights would go
when
off
the lights go out, like at 10. Yeah, when the lights go out, you're like, fuck. Dude, sometimes
you go home.
Keep shooting. You would just keep shooting, and then we'll be like, fuck it. All right, let's
go.
So
check this out, right? Check this out. The lights would go off, right? And you would take, if the people had cars, they'd pull the cars up and they would do like a diagonal and they'd put the headlights on. And
we did that before. Try to finish the game at the very least. They'd be like, hey, we gotta at least finish this game. It was a good one or something.
We were so much healthier back then. Like the younger generations were so much healthier. Because of the.
I'm sure there's still generations like I don't want to rope. Just because we were healthy, there was fat ass kids playing like Ataris and doing weird shit. Like when I was growing up, I'm sure there's a lot of kids playing video games and not playing any basketball or any kind of sports or physical activities. There was a lot of people that.
I love running the court. Running the court was the best. I love running the court. I played so much basketball. I mean, my knees are gone. They're reconstructed, but I so much wear and tear, man. Just playing.
It'd be like fucking you ever see Cotton Hill? They had to sew my knees to my ankles.
Yeah, they're good, man. They're because I play basketball, but I just shoot around. I don't play like full court. Mm-hmm. But I still love to go to the rec and shoot. But I used to run full court, and it wasn't like people will say.
I used to love running full court, bro. That was the best.
Yeah. It was all your
like a 5-on-5 full court, bro. That was the shit.
And we play half court 3-on-3.
Yeah,
half
4-on-4, 3-on-3s. Yeah, I wouldn't run full court if it was just 4-on-4. I wouldn't want to.
Yeah, but in Virginia Beach, we have recreation centers, and they're like state of the art, and they have really, really nice basketball courts, and they have a nice gym. They have an Olympic-sized swimming pool, so it's nice. And I think I want to say right now, it's like $15 to $20 a month. That's it. And they got showers, they got weight rooms, so you can go in there, get a workout, you can take a shower, change, go home. But I remember when I first moved here, the rec center was $30 a year. $30 a year. But it was nothing like it is now.
That's
it was
not bad, actually, because I think our rec center was like $2 a day, unless you had a membership. So I mean, we used to go play basketball sometimes. My friend would pay for me. I think I was his guest.
Yeah, but back in the day, it was chintzy. It was like, a small weight room, a little teeny pool, one court of basketball. But now, if you go to these rec centers now,
mine had 4 fucking full-size basketball courts, a volleyball court outside. It was because it was at an actual park. There was a skate park outside, and then the rec center was built as an attachment to the park. And
Exactly.
so you had indoor and outdoor. You had pool. You had bumper pool. You had like all these cool little things for kids to play around with at their school.
This one is off of a golf course because I live close to a golf course. This one's off of a golf course, so you can actually play golf and everything. I mean,
that sounds like fun. I've been wanting to play golf, honestly.
Yeah. You said you never played.
Actually expensive though. Yeah, I haven't played. I don't know if I've ever even hit a golf ball. I have a golf ball and I want to get a bat so I could hit it.
Yeah.
When we were little, my brother, my oldest brother, the one that's still alive, he would get, we had this like metal bat, and I mean like a steel metal bat. You know how you get like a bat from Walmart and it's like dinky? This wasn't that. Yeah. This was like actually like, it was like at least like a little, like half of a quarter inch, maybe an eighth of an inch thick still, but still enough to just fucking send a golf ball into orbit. And he would literally hit the golf ball and you'd watch it fly like a whole fucking block. Dude, it was crazy. I was like,
bro, I'm telling you, golf is addicting. It's very addicting. If you get into it and you really kind of like put your worth, your everything, you put your all in it, like you could be really good. You don't know. Like golf is a crazy thing. And I started playing. I just got better and better and better. And I have a friend of mine, and he plays all the time. I think Brian plays too all the time, right? Brian plays all the time.
Yeah, he plays.
But I have a friend of mine that plays all the time, and he's super good. Like he's really good. And I play him, and then of course he'll beat me because he plays like 5 times more than me. But I come close. But it's just like it's expensive and it's time consuming, and people don't really have the time to do all that stuff, and the money.
Presidents seem to find time. Trump and Biden find time.
Well, the reason being is this. Now, country clubs
to do.
No, but country clubs will gift you a membership. They'll gift you everything. So for famous people, when they play at that course, everything is comped. Everything is free. Because they want to say, look, this person plays here. This celebrity plays here. But the average person to go and play at those clubs, you have to be a member, which is a yearly fee, which is astronomical. And then you have to have all the different caddies. And so golf can be expensive. It really can. That's why all
you just carry your own stuff, though. You don't need a caddy, I don't think.
Caddy, if all right, so if you're going to carry your own stuff, you can do that. But if you're going to play with a group of like 6 or 7, you're going to want a caddy because you have to stand there and wait and wait and wait, then carry your stuff.
And you wait.
We usually just do the cart. I love the cart, dude. I love the fucking golf cart. It's
that seems like that would be fun, right? That sounds like it would be fun.
Oh, it's great. So I wasn't there, but a friend of mine, my friend John and his brother, John and Phil, they were. Of course, everyone that plays golf is hammered all the time, right? Yeah, and they're driving around, and they're going fast. Those golf carts go fast, bro. They go really fast. And I guess they hit a bump, and the thing.
I know they go fast enough to flip. Yeah, they do. They definitely go that fast. But
you ever see Jackass where they flip the carts over and stuff?
I've seen some videos where people flip like their ATVs and shit.
Those things are fast. They really quick.
Little off-road, all-terrain vehicles.
Yeah,
I want one of those, bro. Those
things are bad. With the big fat tires. The big fat tires.
Like the ones that like they have the bouncy springs and they're built like a go-kart with just a roll cage. Yeah. Those ones.
They got struts.
Yeah, so they like hella struts, and you look like you could just go up a mountain or on a trail and turn like fucking 90 degrees on a whim.
So
badass.
Over here in Virginia, you can drive those on streets and lanes, right? Mm-hmm. But you can't drive them on parkways or interstates. So there's a guy that lives down the street. He's got one of those jacked out golf carts, and you can see him going up and down the street in it. But you can't take it like on a parkway. In other words, what I'm trying to say is that the thing's only going to go about 20, 30 miles an hour, right? At full blast. But if the speed limit is 45, 55, you can't drive it on that because it's not going to get up to speed to be safe. But no, you'll see guys going up and down with golf carts on the streets. They drive them up and down, and they're just chilling. They're chilling out. and some of them have radios. They actually have radio. You hear music coming out of them. It's, it's like, yeah. It's
You
like,
gotta have a radio in that thing.
Yeah. What an awesome life, dude! Just to be chilling in a freaking golf cart, driving around, just chilling it, drinking a beer, killing. It's cool, man.
I mean, we just gotta learn to appreciate life because I mean that's an easy reality for any of us, honestly. If those are your ambitions.
It's called positive vibes, man. And that's what I was trying to say to you. The last time, I think a couple times I was talking to you, I'm trying to just be, get away from a lot of that negativity. It's just too much negativity.
Well, good luck with that, man. It's bad, but it's life. That is our life, Sally.
Yeah. What is that? Was that teeths?
Yeah, some teeth, some toothifices.
Yeah, toothifices. What is it? A skull? What are you drawing?
The skull clown head that's gonna be on top of the thing because it's inspired by Twisted Metal 2, Dark Tooth. So Dark Tooth, actually, I could show you Dark Tooth if you want. Let me see. Click on these.
His teeth look broken. Look at the broken teeth.
Well, they're barely being built, so they're not all there yet.
He's been chewing on rocks.
Dark Tooth, Twisted Metal. I think it was from Twisted Metal 1 or 2. Let's go with 1. See what's on 1. Images here, and then I can show you some of the old images here. What's up?
What'd you eat tonight?
Little Caesars pizza earlier with my girlfriend and the baby.
You like Little Caesars?
That's not what I meant to share. I just shared the same thing again. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's see. Where's the thingy?
A lot of that stuff is
not too bad.
A lot of that stuff is hit and miss. Like, if it's a really good franchise and they make it fresh and they don't, put it too long, it's pretty good. I like the deep dish. I like the deep dish lunch special. It's pretty good.
You see this picture here with the dots on it, like the little purple and black, and it has like you can't really tell here. Let's skip through it. So this is basically the designs for it. It ended up with only 4 wheels, I believe. This one looks more like it. See the clown head on the top with the fire hair? That's what the thing I'm drawing on top of this is inspired by. And that's why I was saying I want to put weapons on it, because you see all these weapons that are on the picture. Like it has like machine guns, it has like little bars on the windows and pokey things and everything.
It's kind of like
that's what it's inspired after, kind of. But I'm gonna do it. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
It's kind of like a purge vehicle. Remember the Purge?
Yeah, when they decked it all up. Yeah.
Yeah. Where it's all armored and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The craziest thing ever is when in the Purge movies they had the tractor trailer and the back would open up and they had a Gatling gun. Damn.
Yeah.
They're just ripping people apart.
Oh, that one looks badass right there. Did you ever play Twisted Metal?
No. I haven't played video games since like probably like 15, 16 years ago. I haven't played them in so many years.
It looks like he's mostly black with purple dots.
I love Grand Theft Auto. It was one of my favorite games, Grand Theft Auto. I also love the basketball games. I would play, NBA Live games like that.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto is the shit, man. It's still fun to play. I think did they make the new one yet? Or it should be coming out next year or something.
Got no idea. My son used to game a lot, but now he's working a lot and stuff, so he doesn't really game that much. But he goes to different states with his job. But yeah, he travels a lot.
Remember the picture I drew of Angel Newfound Life? This is the character it was inspired by, is Axel. That's why Angel. He had the 2 big wheels on the side of him. That's what this was from Axel right here. This guy has like big old wheels and like 2 guns and like a frame to hold his body. I forget why he was in the wheels. I think his dad punished him or something. Put him in the wheels. He's like, you're going in those wheels.
Get in there.
Yeah, Dark Tooth's a big black and purple truck with 4 tires. some big lights. It looks like it's a school bus almost more than an ice
Mhm.
cream truck, but I don't know. I made mine an ice cream truck.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's like one thing I was really thinking about is getting older, and what do I want to do? I don't want to keep working something that's too physical. And one thing that's really cool is like the truckers, like the long distance truck drivers. Have you thought about that? Like they make really good money.
Well, I'm not planning to do any of that, but no, that's cool. I mean, if you're willing to do that stuff,
it's pretty neat.
I think that's what what's his name does. Joey Waffles.
Oh, does he?
I think so.
I don't think so. I know that. Who was it? Was it?
I thought he was a
Waffles?
trucker.
No, who was the trucker that I knew?
Randy Mix, also a trucker.
He's
Or
short
something.
distance. He's just transport. That means within the cities. God, I can't remember who it was, but there's another guy, Tommy 702. I think it was
Tommy DTV.
No, not DVT. Like Tommy 702. He's a long distance truck driver. We were talking about that for a while, but I had an uncle that was a truck driver as well, and they do really well for themselves. They do. I mean,
I bet, dude.
Yeah, you can make six figures, but you're never home. You're always away from the house. You're always away from your family. So it's usually
See, like I would like to be outside working on the yard when I want to get away from them, rather than be like, oh, I got to be away for like days at a time or whatever.
Yeah. But a lot of the long distance truckers, they have a wife or they have a girlfriend or something like that. Not so much kids, but they have.
Sometimes you got both, man. Sometimes you need both.
Yeah, but there's a cab in the back where they sleep in the truck at night, and a lot of times the husband and the wife will go together. They'll just be like a team, and they'll just travel the country.
I wouldn't think. Fuck that. That'd be worse. I wouldn't. That'd make me not want to work there. It'd be like, oh, I'm gonna travel around with my wife all the fucking time now. It'd be like, yeah, that's all I wanted was to work right next to my wife all 8 hours, and then we'll go home together and be together all day, and that'll be fun.
It's like there's no escape, right? You can't get away.
Like, yeah, we'll drive each other so crazy.
That's when you leave or at a bus stop somewhere. I'll be right back. And you just leave. No, I got you. Look at those chompers.
And trying to make them come together a little bit, something better than what they were. I could keep working on them in the future. I just want to get like a little baseline down of what I want.
You had Domino's. What is your favorite thing in the world to eat? When you think about it and your mouth waters, what's like your favorite thing? Is it Mexican food? Is it pizza? What is it?
It's a Mexican food that my mom makes. They're these enchilada burritos. It's my favorite food, and then my favorite food that's made by other people is Peter Piper pizza.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know if you have you ever had Peter Piper pizza, because it seems to be like not on the East Coast.
Never even heard of it.
Wow, it is the best pizza in the world. Arguably, if I describe it to you, it's gonna sound gross. It is very saucy, delicious cheese, and amazing pepperonis, all on a very thin cardboard-like crust.
Yeah, it's rich. Yeah, it's rich.
Oh, it tastes so good though. Oh my god, it's the best pizza in the world.
Is it cracker style or?
No, it's not. It's not. It's just thinner than most, but it's not necessarily like, oh, it's a thin pizza compared, to, like to make it a cracker star or whatever. But no, it's thin, but it's not thin enough to be considered anything besides regular pizza.
So that's considered bar pie. So you like bar pie, which it's saucy, it's cheesy, but it's thin and crispy. So it's usually considered bar pie.
Oh no, this ain't sloppy.
No. Saucy, cheesy, and thin is usually
but it's not sloppy though. That's what I'm saying. It's like a pie is saucy and sloppy, right? Like this ain't sloppy.
Then you have football pizza. Football pizza is like real doughy, like real thick and doughy. That's like football pizza. And then you got, bro, I love deep dish pizza. Being from New York, I get punched in the head for saying that, but I love deep dish pizza.
Really? They don't. What do they think about deep dish pizzas?
Because it's supposed to be thin and foldable. New York.
Oh,
pizza
really? What? I didn't know that. Really? I thought
And
deep dish
New York
pizza
pop.
was New York. I thought that was like straight up New York shit.
No, deep dish is Boston.
Oh,
Boston,
okay.
New
Oh, I didn't
Hampshire,
know
yes.
that. Wow.
Yeah.
See,
Real
you learn
heavy.
something new every day.
Real heavy pizza. Yeah, but if you're asking me what my favorite thing in the world is, I love homemade chicken Alfredo, fettuccine Alfredo.
Oh, right,
With
right,
chicken.
right.
With chicken, but it has to be blackened. Best thing in the world.
Yeah,
Amazing.
sounds good.
Yeah.
So, like, what goes into chicken Alfredo?
So you have fettuccine, and then you have
What
butter.
is fettuccine?
Fettuccine is a style of pasta.
Oh,
It's
okay.
thick.
Oh, okay.
Looks
So,
like-
which
Yeah.
one is it? Is it the little ones that are like curved, or is it like a noodle? Is it like one of the ones that's like a straw build or a shell?
The long ones, it looks like a thick shoelace. Fettuccine
Oh, okay.
is thicker. Then you do cream. We do heavy cream. We do
What
butter.
is the cream made out of?
Heavy cream, just milk and whipped milk,
Oh, okay.
butter.
Is that
So
damn?
very
See, like
heavy.
I don't actually know shit about cooking, so I don't know
Yeah.
how to even make cream, bro. Like literally, I'd be like, "Oh, you want me to like make some cream?" Okay, I would think of like churning butter or something. Like I don't know.
Yeah, so basically what you have is it's a milk byproduct, milk product, of course, and it's basically making it thicker and thicker, making it more curd, more heavier. It's almost
So you
it's
just
close.
gotta like squish it together a lot, like kind of.
Yeah, whipping it, making. I'm not a milk guy. Like I don't know how they make it.
Nah,
but
I
you
don't know either. That's
Yeah.
what I mean.
But there's different ways of making fettuccine Alfredo. So people will just use butter, just butter, and Parmesan Reggiano. So you have to get Reggiano. You have to get the really good cheese, the really good Parmesan. But if you incorporate it with heavy cream, then it comes creamy. Now, Olive Garden was famous for using cream cheese in their fettuccine Alfredo. So there's different ways of making it. We make it simple. We just do the fettuccine. We do butter. We do heavy cream, and we do a lot of Parmesan Reggiano, and we mix it up. And when we do, being from Italy, Sicilian, we do black pepper. We do black pepper in it. Make it a little bit of spice. You can do pepperoncini, which is red pepper, but we do a little bit of pepper, black pepper. And man, it comes out amazing. And then if you want to step it up, you can do chicken. You can do grilled chicken or you can do blackened chicken. I like the
what is blackened chicken? How do you cook that?
Blackened chicken is made with frying it in different spices, making it spicy. Basically,
Is that like Cajun chicken? Because that's what I thought of when you said blackened chicken.
Yes.
I thought of like covered in herbs, so fucking spicy I could barely eat the shit.
Yeah,
you know, but it tastes good. I used to love that shit, honestly. I would get it from Sprouts pre-made.
Yeah, but it offsets the creaminess and the sweetness and the deepness of the fettuccine. So you got the spice with the creaminess. It's just my favorite thing in the world. And my son's, my oldest son, Nicholas, he loves veal piccata. And so there's different things that people like. So,
oh, yeah, of course. Especially when you're from different, like, was it demographics or whatever? Like different countries and shit.
And even people like, now you being Mexican, I love Mexican food. I absolutely love it. And the one thing that I love really good tamales. You like tamales?
I used to love tamales, but one time I ate a bunch and I got sick. I got food poisoning from them, and then I stopped kind of loving them as much, and I've never been able to look at them the same since then.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's cool to talk about food, art, because food is art. Like you're into art, right? And but food is
I like
art.
to draw.
Music is art. So if you have like a mind that likes art, then you're gonna like all these different things that kind of incorporate someone that's going to sit down and create something.
Well, it all mixes together, and that's something I noticed a long time ago. Because a lot of things I did in college, I took an architecture class. I took like weird ass classes, communications, random ass shit, and a lot of these classes they're relating to currently what I'm doing right now. I'm communicating with you, talking, having a conversation, which before college I probably never would have did, but I kind of grew out of it and I learned ways to talk to people and stuff. And then like drawing with this program here, the way I'm kind of pulling things around and doing all that, I learned that from an architecture class where I learned how to use apps like this. And I would draw like walls for houses, like, oh, there's gonna be a 2x4 here, there's gonna be another one here, and I learned all that shit randomly just to do it, I guess. I don't know, but either way, it kind of that taught me how to use even this app I'm currently using. So that weird shit stuck with me.
What resonates the strongest in you? What is it? What resonates the most? Like, what do you think about the most every single day of creating something?
Oh, creating something. I don't know. Creating things? I don't know. Okay.
Because some people have art, some people have food, some people have music. So I just didn't know like what.
Well, yeah. When I think of creations, I think of art lately, of course. But the thing is, like when I'm like, what am I going to create? Usually, it's coming from things in our little community mixed with things from my childhood. So we got like, oh, this weird little creepy ice cream truck because it reminded me of something from my childhood, Twisted Metal, Sweet Tooth, and all that. Also, it was something concurrent and, to our like fucking actual situation of them saying, oh, bananas are creep and all this. And I'd be like, well, I'll show you creepy, bitch. Enter the banana truck.
So basically you inspire, you express yourself through art. And
I inspire myself. I'm the voice of a generation, a god to these people. Whatever Kanye would say. What would Kanye say? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm the voice of a generation.
Yeah, Kanye would just get on stage and yell at Taylor Swift and then walk
off. He'd be like, "This is some bullshit, Tay. I'm out of here."
Oh my goodness. And people want to hate because a lot of people, and in my opinion, a lot of people that come up are not that creative. Not us. I'm talking about other people that come up on panels. They're not that creative. And there are some great creators. Like there are people that will create a channel or create a dialogue or show something. A lot of people are just followers. They just come up to rant and rave and that's it. But they're not creating anything. They're just reverberating the same bullshit over and over again. And
some of them been doing it for years too. Is this craziest part? Is I noticed they do it for years and years and years. Yeah. Like literally the monkey shit I did. These people are not gonna let it go for like 6 years, and that's fine because that means I get to live rent free in a weird way. But also, got to deal with the backlash. But fuck them, life.
People will say, well, Mike, you seem like you're like two people or you're bipolar. I'm not. It's just the thing is that there's times where I troll and there's times where I don't. And if you notice, I sound different. I act different. I have different mannerisms. So we're talking like two people, two human beings. And the thing is that when I turn the troll off, they don't like it because they want that constant reverberation of anger and bullshit. But when you go into your art, you're just being you. You're just expressing yourself, and that's the difference. And the problem is that they can't express themselves. They just have to constantly be hateful. Hate. That's all they can do because they're uncomfortable having a normal conversation. That's just
it might just be because they're feeling hate for you. I mean, when they do it to me, they're feeling hate for me. That's why they're doing it. And I accept that and I get that. And I realize I'm not perfect or whatever. But I mean, hate isn't something we should necessarily just want to give to each other all the damn time. You gotta earn that hate. Like you gotta earn respect. You gotta earn the hate too. Jeez.
You gotta work for it, right? You gotta work for that hate.
You better.
But if you don't give it back to them, they go crazy. They go, as we call it, stir crazy. And they make up all this stuff about, they make up stuff about you, make up stuff about me. And
Cheesehead does it a lot, dude, and he doesn't even notice he does it. He does it a lot.
Which one?
Cheesehead. He makes up a lot of random shit.
Yeah.
He just adds to stories. Like, he doesn't realize he does it. He'll be like, he'll tell a whole story about me or something, right? And then he'll be like, but I didn't even see the clip. These are just things I heard somebody say somewhere or something. And it'll be like, you just told us all a whole story, wants to go on faith with you, and then you're not going to provide the clip. You're not going to tell us what it really said or anything. You're just going to be like, just what I heard somebody said is the truth now. Everybody believe.
So this is the thing. So what irritates them, just hear me out real quick. I know you're drawn. What irritates them most about me, you, and Eric is a little different because Eric doesn't really engage in in-depth conversations. Eric is more right to the point. And I don't have a problem with that. I mean, he's just right to the point. But the thing is that me and you can actually hold a conversation, and they don't like that because they want that. Does that make sense? They want it. They want to be able to flip the script, drop the troll, and have a conversation.
I think they just want to be my friends, and I won't let them. I think that's the problem.
No, they don't want to be your friend, brother. They don't want to be your friend. They want to hurt your channel as much as possible. That's all they want.
I don't think so. I think they want to be my buddies, and I just don't let them be my buddies, and they're mad. She said says it like a lot. He's like, I don't hate banana, blah 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 blah, whatever.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? I don't even laugh like this.
He wasn't even here earlier.
Banana, when I go, I don't even laugh like that, and it drives them crazy. They're over there like mimicking it. Jake will go, and it's like, okay. And he cammed up on earlier when you showed him camming up, and he tried to roast me. Dude, the guy looks like the living dead. It's like, and you're making fun of me. It's like, dude, look in the mirror, man. You know?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I saw him too. I was like, why is this guy calling me fat out of all things? It'd be like, there's a lot of things you could call me, Jake, but geez, when you're like fucking 50 pounds heavier than me, fat might not be the one you want to go to.
Oh, he's more than 50 pounds heavier than you, bro. And apparently now I'm 5'10". I'm not 6'3".
Yeah, they're saying you're 5'10" now. I saw that. Yeah, you're shrinking, Mike. As you get older, you start shrinking. That's what happens.
Banana. On everything holy, I am 6'3", but it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. And I slimmed down. I got in better shape. But it's just funny. It's just, oh my goodness, man. But Jake should not be talking about anybody's looks ever, like ever. He looks like a shaved raccoon. It's like, what are you talking about? But anyway.
Yeah, he is. A little weird.
That thing is
weird.
It's like a floating head. It's like a floating head over an ice cream truck.
That's what it's supposed to be so far. That's what it's supposed to look like so far. It's getting there. It's getting there. I'm gonna put some little red lipstick around the mouth looking stuff so it looks more like a clown, maybe white patches so it looks more clown-like once I get done with this nose here.
You should try to go up if you can ever get up on Jeff's. Try to go up.
I did try like twice already, and he didn't let me up right away. I guess something whatever you were telling him about me, guy. Geesh.
Yeah, I was telling you about it. And all of a sudden,
but what the fuck were you telling him about me? Because I tried to go up when you were up there, and he was like, "Oh no, this guy."
Let him up. I was saying let him up. But apparently, his buddy tried to use me for like clickbait, and then he's like, because Jeff doesn't want drama. So that he's, I'm sure I'll be back up there again soon.
Yeah, I'm thinking he'll get over his bullshit.
He's
there and talk to him or whatever.
Yeah, he's a good dude, man. He has really good conversations. He does.
Oh, yeah,
I don't agree with his religious beliefs, but hey, listen, it is what it is. But I'm not judging him. It's just we believe in different things. That's all. Maybe he can't handle two Christians at once. I don't know. I'm just joking. I don't know.
How's this look right here? It's pretty dope, right?
Looks like a skeleton with his hair on fire. it looks
pretty
like.
dope. I like it. It's coming
Yeah.
together though. I love it right now. I'm gonna save this. Gotta save it. Let's see. What do I got? I can put in the other three. I gotta give it a little spring first. It needs a spring.
When the ice cream truck would come around, what would you get? What was your favorite thing to get from the ice cream truck?
I used to get these like weird thingies. The sour punch straws. Remember those? I would get those, and I would get that little green. Was it like a Lucas, the green Lucas that was just like white salt. And I would dip it in there and eat it.
You remember the chocolate eclairs?
What's the eclair?
It was the thing on the stick. It had the like hard crunchy stuff on the outside. It was chocolate and vanilla. It was a chocolate eclair. That was like the best thing ever, man. And then the creamsicles. If you wanted like something like fruity, you get a creamsicle.
I kind of remember those creamsicle thingies.
Yeah. And then you had the strawberry shortcake. You ever had the strawberry shortcake with?
Oh yeah, of course. Those are good. Yeah. Those were like actually.
It's just one of those things where you remember, see, in New York, growing up in like the late 80s, early 90s, the ice cream man would come down the street, and then, if you had $1, it was $1. It was $1. You had $1 on you, and you got, an ice cream pop.
$1.
Yeah. And remember Bomb Pops?
Oh, yeah, dude. That's why I was trying to draw when it was like one of the Bomb Pops on here, I think. Yeah. Let's see. Over here. Like one of these ones. No, this one was a push pop. I drew a push pop.
The push pop with the sorbet, with the freaking orange sorbet where you push it down.
Yeah, that orange sorbet stuff. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. But I remember the ice cream man's name was Mario. He was an old Italian guy. His name was Mario. And he was just like, he was funny as hell. And he would sell frozen Snicker bars. And I remember.
Oh, yeah, I remember those. Those are good.
Bro, they were 50 cents. That's it. You get a frozen Snicker, 50 cents back then. Yeah. So, just memories.
Have you ever had
a
deep fried Snickers?
Not a deep fried. I had what was
good?
Deep fried Twinkie. A Twinkie.
I had a deep fried Snickers at the fair a few years ago. It was pretty damn good. It was like it kind of looked like a Snickers still when they took it out. But once you bit it, it was like all melted and creamy on the inside.
Yeah, they batter and fry everything.
Mm-hmm.
They do all kinds of crazy stuff.
I think I had me a turkey leg that one too.
We talked about this before.
The fair?
The smoked turkey legs. When you get them from like the fair, or you get them from like Busch Gardens. The big, huge turkey legs, the big ones that look like source head,
straight off the fucking turkey.
But they're smoked.
Rip that bitch off a turkey.
Yeah, I'm talking about man. You could eat that thing for like 2 hours.
Yeah,
we have a Miller's Mart all the way down Livingston Parkway, and they do the smoked turkey legs, and they're like, I want to say they're like $7 or $8, but it's food for like 2 people. I mean, they're freaking enormous.
Yeah, they are. They'll last you. Get all greasy and shit while you're eating it.
You're like licking your fingers and shit.
The fucking black dude from what was it? Friday. He's all licking his fingers.
His dad, when he's eating the grapes.
Yeah, like every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen.
Every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen. Yeah.
Goddamn refrigerator.
John Witherspoon. That was John Witherspoon. Yeah, he passed away, I believe.
Yeah, he did a while ago. He was cool though.
Really, really funny comedian.
Yeah, Boondocks was amazing.
Remember when he made him come in the bathroom when he was taking a poop? You remember that? He's going with the air spray.
Yeah, what was he telling him? I forget. I actually forget about that. I haven't seen the movie in so long. I remember he calls him in there. He was like, kind of like, why do we gotta talk while you're eating? Kind of thing.
Taking a poop.
Right.
When me and my brother were little, we would like take poops when someone was in a shower. It was funny because we're But it was just like, yo, get out of here, man. Come on, get out. But
I kind of remember stuff like that. Like we
Yeah.
had to but it was like we fucking we only had 2 restrooms growing up. So I think it was my sister would always be in one, my parents would be in one or something.
Yeah.
Like, why
It's
in
funny.
the restroom? They'll be like, well, just go.
Yeah.
And they're in their shower
Yeah,
or whatever.
dropping a deuce when you're in the shower. It's like, get out of here, man. God damn. Oh man, that's funny, man. That's like when you're a young kid, it's just funny. Oh man, family stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd ever want to go back to be the young kid though.
I wouldn't want to be a young kid now, man. I mean, the world now is crazy right now.
Dude, if you're a young kid now, they're gonna make you chop your dick off.
Yeah.
That's just the way it goes. That's the future.
Yeah. Look at all your trolls, dude.
I haven't been looking at them because I've been drawing. I've been working on this picture pretty hard here. Pretty sure there's a lot though. There was a lot of people actually waiting for you to show up. They were like, "Where's Mike? Where's Mike?" Most of them seemed like they were mad at you though.
I don't give a fuck what they are. They ain't shit because they ain't coming up to talk. They're all pussies.
So I'm saying, like, they could try. Yeah. They could hit a link.
You ain't gotta cry. You ain't gotta cry, Craig. You ain't gotta cry.
See, put this.
I think
right here.
Yeah, I think when it comes to urban movies, like California urban movies, I think Friday is probably one of the biggest classics. That and Menace to Society. Remember Menace to Society?
Mm-hmm. That was one of the best ones.
Just classic. So Menace to Society was not a comedy. That was a serious drama.
Oh, I know.
But,
I've seen it.
But when it comes to like comedies from that era, Friday is just unbelievable. I didn't like the second one. I didn't like it. I didn't think it was funny. I think the first one,
Friday?
Yeah, Friday, like the second
I didn't
one.
mind the second one, but yeah. I kind of get what you mean because it went from like being more serious to just kind of like a complete joke in a way.
Yeah, it was kind of boring.
I found it funny still, but if it's not your cup of tea, it's not your cup of tea.
Do you have a favorite movie?
It used to be Nightmare Before Christmas.
So
yeah, I don't know. Like I haven't really paid too much attention to too many movies since I was younger.
It's hard as an Italian to not say The Godfather. It's hard to not say that one. But if I went off of like drama and acting, you ever seen American Me?
Yeah, of course.
Great movie.
Is it one of your favorite movies? I mean, I've seen it a bunch of times.
One of my favorite movies. American Me it shows the Chicano culture. It shows like how things work inside the prisons. It shows so many different things that people don't know about. But I'm very fascinated with the Mexican culture. I'm fascinated with it. It's very much like Italian culture. It's very family oriented. It's very mafia based. It's very much about religion and dedication and loyalty.
I know, like a lot of it's all loyalty and respect.
Yeah, it's very similar. It really is. It's a very similar culture. People don't realize that true Chicanos and true Italians, we're very similar. We're usually Catholics. We're usually, very family oriented. We love food. We love women. We love our families. So and we're very violent. We're very violent. We'll fight for what's ours. So it's very similar. It is.
Yeah, I like to think so. That's like a lot of men, honestly, though. Like most men are just violent, crazy, and hopefully you love your family or else your family abandoned you. That sucks, but that happens sometimes to people.
It's funny because I'm very soft spoken. I speak a certain way, but when I was younger, banana on everything. When I was younger, I was pretty wild. I was a wild guy when I was younger. But as you get older,
so was I.
Yeah, right. As you get older, you calm down. You calm down. You relax. You kind of take things day by day when you get older.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. You kind of have to, right?
For sure.
Or
For
else you
sure.
die. See,
Yeah, sometimes-
see if we make this
sometimes-
motherfucker roll here.
Yeah.
Hold on. This might start spinning. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Come on, drive by. Oh, it's too low.
Spit it,
It's too
son.
low. Damn it. It's spinning though, but it's too low. It's going. Chugga. It's chugging across the street. I can't see the tires. It's too big.
I think it's scary.
It's supposed to be, bro. You know.
You remember from Mr. Deeds when he showed the black foot and he goes, "That foot will haunt my dreams forever." Do you remember that?
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot about that.
You got to make a character with a black foot. You got to do it.
Yeah, we'll make it Mikey's Blackfoot.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's see. -22. So I got to put here.
I love that
Looks like-
movie. Mr. Deeds is the best movie, bro. It's great.
I haven't seen that in a while. Shoot.
Yeah.
That's on Adam Sandler wins like a bunch of money or something, right?
Yeah, $40 billion. And then Emilio, the guy with the guy that was said that haunts my dreams forever. He was the real recipient of the money, but then he ended up giving Deeds $1 billion just for like say thank you. So can you imagine?
Okay.
Can you imagine having $1 billion in your bank account? Holy
Yeah, it'd be
shit.
nice. I mean, I'm pretty sure it'd be down to a couple million pretty quick.
I mean, the Mexican food we can get with that money would be unmatched.
You're right, dude. Fucking, I think I might die before I run out of money either. Like, I'm just gonna be all fat, full of like tomato beers and like fucking tacos. Be like, bring me in a tomato beer while eating a taco and having like a heart attack and shit.
They're like banging your chest. Wake up! Wake up!
I wake up and immediately start eating again.
Yeah.
I'll be like, I'm alive. No. Just start eating again. Be like, that's it. Dude, this is looking good, bro. This is looking good. Okay, look at this. Look at okay, I know the animations in front, like the banana thing. I can make the banana thing in front, right? Like we'll move this. The banana thing will be in front. But look at I wanted the head to move around a little bit, but like it looks pretty good so far. I'm pretty impressed with it.
It looks fine.
Look at it looks like he's driving now. The wheels look like they're moving. There's the little heads wiggling around up there. The ham banana thing went. I gotta make it so that the bananas keep raining from the sky though. See how they drop down?
Is the head on like a strut? That's why it's bouncing.
Yeah, it's on a strut. Yeah, like a springy strut thing. So it's gonna bounce. I'm gonna make it so it bounces back and forth like that, like wiggles around. And I'm gonna make it so the eyes move around a little bit too. And it's literally the head's literally gonna be alive. Like it's gonna be like it'll be like, oh, the head, something, talk to the head. Or even like it'll be like, oh, get him or something. And I can make the head come off of the strut and go kill my enemy real quick and then go back to the strut and act like nothing ever happened. There's a lot of cool things I can do with this.
To make a long story short, it's the evil ice cream truck. That's what it is.
Basically, it's inspired after Sweet Tooth. So I mean, and then things that were
yeah. It's not a normal ice cream truck. It's got ice cream, it's got soda, it's got sandwiches, it's got methamphetamine, it's got everything you want in an ice cream truck.
Right, dude? Yeah, exactly. What do you want? What do you want? If we don't got what you want, we're probably gonna kidnap you, turn you into a monster. You know, I was thinking of a cartoon, right? Like, so one of them, like, I told the people in the community, I was like, oh, I'm gonna make this to mock the whole Predator thing, right? I'm gonna pretend, take the kids in the cartoon or whatever. And I was thinking I could take one of the kids and turn it into a cat or something, and then the cat would escape my little weird facility, and it goes back with his parents, and the parents in the cartoon would just be missing their kids, and they won't realize their kids are cat the whole time. And the cat's gonna be there just like bugging for food and trying to get their attention. And the whole time their kids gonna be missing. They're gonna be like, oh my god. It'd be like, well, he's right there. It'd be like, he might be closer than you think.
Do you have a cat? Do you have a cat?
No, I don't got any pets.
We had one, but it was a feral. In other words, it stayed outside. but it came like 2 times a day, and we'd feed it, and we could never like he would let me pet him once in a while, just once in a while, and he passed on. It's hard. It's hard losing a pet. It really is. I'm just not trying to get.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, it was really sad when my dog passed. It
but
was very sad.
We had him for probably about 9 years, and it's hard. It's really hard because, and I still I know that he's passed on. I know that because they found him down the street, and I still, and out of reflex, I still look out the back door for him, even though subconsciously I know, but it's like it's almost like repetition. Does that make sense? It's like
well,
you'll
yeah,
think,
of course. Like I live in the same area with like the apartment when my dog died. So like when I opened the door, when I would come home from work every day, he would almost every single time, or immediately once the door cracked open, he'd bolt out the door and go pee, and they'd run back up the stairs. And he'd be like, "Hey, what's up? What's up?" He'd be all happy, and like instinctively, when I come home, a lot of times I just look down and I look at that corner where he used to bolt out the door. It's kind of like an instinct, you know. And I'm just like, I do it now, just out of almost every single time.
I hate doing it because every time I do it, I say, "Damn it!" Like,
I know you get a little sad, right? You're like, "Oh."
Yeah, I know he's not there, but I still, I know he's not going to be there, but I still have to look.
That time he's there though. One day you're gonna look and that motherfucker's gonna be there, and you're gonna be dead. That's how you're gonna know you're dead. You're gonna be like, "Oh shit, I'm dead, dude." I always think that. You're right. If I see him, I'm gonna be like, "I'm dead."
No, that's a great analogy.
I do.
Yeah, no, that's a great analogy. If you see him, then you're not there anymore.
Yeah, exactly. You're where he's at now. So I mean, hey, one day he's gonna pop out that door, and you're gonna be like, "Oh shit, am I dead?"
He was an asshole, though. He was a real asshole. Like, we love him. We loved him so much, but like, you would feed him, and he'd look at you and go, like, and I go, and I'm like, what the heck? Because he's feral. He was a feral.
Yeah,
he never.
He's all crazy.
But then as soon as he ate, he'd come next to me and like wink at me. He'd blink at me and like get close. Like, in other words, it's almost like it was his animalistic instinct, to hiss and to be angry.
Well, yeah, because they don't know if he could trust you at all.
But as soon as you fed him, he just chilled out. He just chilled, and he would lay on the deck and we would sit on the deck like this. We would just sit out there, and he would lay next to us and just work his tail. But every time you'd approach him, he'd get, defensive because he's a feral cat. But we broke him down. And one time, my son actually pet him. And I was like, wow, So wild animals are still wild animals. Even though they may love you and they depend on you, they're still wild. It's hard to break them.
They'll bite the shit out of you still.
Yeah.
Even sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't even know how to feed right. Like they'll just bite you because they'll be like, "Oh, you're showing me your hand," and they'll be like, "Well, do you got food in it?" And they think, "Oh, you're trying to pet them," and they'll just bite you because they think maybe there's food in your hand, or maybe you're offering your hand to eat.
We had entire things. We'd go to Walmart. We'd get the 4 cans of tuna. We'd get a couple of them, and then we would get the fancy feast, the hard, because he liked the crunchy with the wet, and we would mixed together, and then all the other stuff, and we'd give them fat-free milk because you're not supposed to give cats milk that has fat in it, so we give them fat-free milk.
Really?
So it's
basically, I
always
gave my cats 2%.
We would do fat-free, but we would, and he'd go crazy on it. But the thing is that I miss him. We would get catnip. We put the catnip out there, and he's rolling around the deck, scratching his arm. Like, I just miss him, bro. I know you miss your dog, bro. I know you miss him. I know you love him. I miss our cat, man. I just do, man. And people don't understand. It's not weird to be in love with your animal. It's like, it's a connection. It's a child. It's your child.
Well, yeah. When I had my dog, I always called him like my little son. I even called him Sterling Borrego. Like I named him after me and after a cartoon character, which was Sterling Archer. I named him after Sterling Archer, the cartoon character. But yeah, I obviously I've been really obsessed with animation for quite a while.
Yeah. But like I said, that's just pet talk. But no,
I made it black
you know,
and purple now, so now the truck's black and purple.
there you go.
It's coming along. It's looking like the Twisted Metal truck. Twisted
That's
Metal, don't sue me.
you have to do a creepy like sound like boop, 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 boop. Like, and like put a picture of like a cap gun on the side of it.
Right. A little missing kid or something.
Yeah.
Has anybody seen Cap Gun?
I'll be right back. Use the restroom.
Alrighty. I'm gonna head out of here in a bit anyway. I got to do some thingies. Let's see. I got another like 5 minutes. But this is coming out so good. I really do like this animation. You guys like this animation? Because I think it's fucking dope. If I could get rid of the logo for a bit. So when we see the truck drive, oh, okay, I gotta actually uncode the logo, or else it'll keep popping up. All right, so let's get rid of this, and then let's show this. Let's get rid of the orb too. We don't need the orb to fly by. We'll just have the truck driving by. Dude, I'm loving this animation here. All you people out there that were all hateful and inspired me to make this beautiful animation of Ham Banana driving the fucking Sweet Tooth ice cream truck. Thank you, because this is amazing. This has come out better than a lot of the things I thought I could make. just this is getting better and better and better. These animations are just getting better and better and better and better and better and better and better. So I'm pretty happy with this. Pretty happy with the head on the thing so far. It's pretty dope. It's like chugging along. I gotta put a little thing on it, like a little exhaust. That'd be pretty good, actually. Let's see. Let's put a little exhaust on it. That'll give it more of an idea of like it's moving, because it will be like putting out exhaust at the back or something. Little hole like that, then a little tubey tube.
Oh,
I'm gonna add a little exhaust pipe there. Put that in the back. So what you got planned for tonight, Mike?
nothing much, man. I made some nice dinner. I ate a little bit of it. I kind of munched on a little bit. I'll eat a little bit more later.
Nice.
Don't have to
I
do
got
until tomorrow.
some tacos I might eat right now. I'm putting a little dual exhaust on this thing here.
You know, being a filthy Italian, I made pasta and sauce again. My favorite. So I probably eat it 3 days a week. I love it. I just love it. But I do like Mexican food. I love Mexican food. So I'll usually do rice and beans. And I'll usually do like grilled chicken with adobo. You know, the adobo seasoning.
I don't know what that is. What's adobo?
It's Spanish seasoning. It's called adobo. Like the Spanish. But sometimes I'll do black beans and rice and steak, which is really good.
That sounds good.
Yeah, depends. Yeah, man, good stuff. Then I don't know
so
if
you
you're
work today.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I haven't
Overnight.
did nothing today, actually. That's why I was like, I gotta do things in a while or later today. But I do gotta do a lot of bullshit around the house. I can't keep being lazy all day, because I've been being lazy lately. I got the snaps twos it with a lot of chunk. Get a little inspired by Lord Doc over there doing well.
What's happened?
So we gotta get a little inspired by Lord Doc over there. He's been doing well. He's exercising, looking better, looking healthier and shit.
He's doing good. Doing good. That was a nightmare when I went over there, but it's all good. I'm happy for him.
Well, yeah, but he wasn't doing there while you were there, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, and nothing against Doc. Like I said, I have no problem with Doc whatsoever. I mean, I have nothing negative to say. Actually, I don't think I've ever argued with Doc, ever. Like, I think we've always got along. But yeah, what kicked off was just like, it just turned me off. So good luck to him. Good luck to him.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be fine. He has a good show. It's just not everybody's cup of tea. I wish he wouldn't hate me so much, but he does. So it's not a big deal.
I mean, he'll let me up anytime. Does he not let you up?
No, he hates me. He
really?
hates me. but like every little being of his like.
You want to try to go up together anytime? You want to try to go up together?
Well, I mean, we could try, but I mean, I don't think he'd ever let me up on his show.
He'll if I say come on, I'll come up. If he comes up, he'll pull you up. And then, but what's going to happen is it's going to be a battle. It's going to be like 7 people against me and you.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty fun.
Yeah,
that sounds like it'd be fun, honestly.
Yeah, it's going to be.
I'd do it. I'd totally show for that.
Yeah. I want to go back up on Jeff's. Jeff's cool as shit. It just, I guess he's getting pressure from some of his friends.
That's what sucks is like there's so many gatekeepers out there. Like they're just gonna keep you away from people that they don't necessarily even like, but they just don't want them to like you or be around you or whatever. Yeah. I mean, that is where it gets weird because I like, let's say like Squishy the cat, right? Any panel she goes up to, I don't go up there, get backstage, and start going like, don't let her up because she doxed Mike and she did all these mean things to Joey and she called this person and she's an informant and a snitch and all this. And then like saying her name or I didn't do all that crazy shit, you know, but like she went backstage and started writing crazy shit about me. It was like, dang.
Yeah. She's you talking about Ashley, right? She's insane. Yeah. She's insane. Did you see her pictures?
No.
Yikes, bro. I didn't know. I had no idea. A couple things I learned recently. I didn't realize that. I guess Jeremy went rogue on Vegas Valley.
Oh yeah, he's been snitching on Vegas Valley for the longest.
Yeah, but he went rogue. He like caused all kinds of problems. And And then, what was I going to say?
Working with the girls.
I didn't realize that Kfar took Joe's channel down. I didn't know that.
No, I don't think he did.
No, he said he did. Yeah, I thought it was Nunzio.
No, but I don't think Kfar did anything to anybody's channel.
That's what he said. He said, yeah. That's what he said.
About to clip it, that we'll get revenge for Joey.
Yeah.
Nobody takes Joey's channel down but me. That's my bitch. That's right. That's my bitch over there. You don't put my bitch in the corner. I put my bitch in the corner if I want.
I was surprised, but Kfar said that Joey doxed him and he took the channel down. So probably a few people there. But like I said, you shouldn't be doxing. And then I took down Ashley's channel. I took that down for doxing me.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, that's why you don't see them. That channel disappeared.
Yeah, they don't need a channel anyway. Nobody even watches them anyway.
I took them down.
And the last thing they made was about me, and I don't think anybody really watched it. And all the people that did watch it seemed to be back here watching me anyway, so it didn't really do too much good for the Canadians. And I don't know what they expect me to do about things. I don't know if they thought I wasn't going to allow you to come up on panel anymore. I don't know. Like, that's kind of weird. And people think I got a lot of feelings about things when I really don't have that.
But if they come up on a panel, if you notice, they come up on a panel, they have nothing to talk about.
Like, well, the thing is, they don't even come up on panels. They don't want to talk to me. They don't care about like talking to me or anything. They just don't want me to talk to you. For whatever reason. And that's like, okay, cool, because you got a problem with them. It makes it unwatchable for you. Then don't watch it. You know, if you really got that much around, just don't watch it. You don't gotta have a crazy vendetta against me or whatever weird shit people do. I mean, like, just
they don't like. Well, this is the thing, Banana. It's very, very simple. I'll go right to the point. They don't like a strong man mentality. Does that make sense? They want somebody who's going to be subservient to them, right? Like
the
a
Canadians
Tommy. Yeah, like a Tommy did. You know, yes, man. You know, that's what they want. And if you're a strong male, like you have a strong personality, I have a strong personality, and they can't vibe with that.
Well, they convinced Tommy that he's stupid all the time. They convinced Tommy that he's a stupid person all the time. They're like, Tommy, this is what you should believe. You're dumb for believing differently. To the point where he has no balls and he can't even think for himself. And it's a little sad, but it is life, and he's a grown-ass man, and that's arguably none of my business at that point. But still, we're entitled to our opinions, right?
I think you're making a valid point, and the thing is that I always was like chilling with Tommy, and for some reason he let these women like completely turn him emasculated. In other words, he's not masculine anymore. He's like he's just like a cuck. You know what I'm trying to say? And
yeah.
but he can take it back. This is the thing. I'm sure he's listening. I'm sure he's clipping it and listening. He can take it right back. He can flip the switch. He can flip it and say, you know what? No, I'm going to be my own man. I'm going to do what I want to do. So he can do it if he wants to, but it's up to him. Why do you let some ugly, disgusting Canadian women run your life? It's gross. Gross.
He likes Canadian women.
Yeah. Who was joking on Heidi? Was it Eric? Talking about her lazy eye. Who was
Oh
thinking
yeah, that was Eric, I think. Does she really have one? Is that real?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
She looks like Biggie Smalls.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Oh my God, bro. Shoot. Where's Mr. P been? I haven't seen him in forever.
He's been working, keeping busy.
Okay.
That's what he's saying anyway. Hopefully, he's keeping busy.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while.
That's what I mean. Like, it's good to get away from these things sometimes.
Yeah.
Come back so refreshed sometimes.
They'll say that I'm on here 24/7. I'll be off here for days at a time because I'm taking care of stuff. So it's like I'm not here 24/7. Like I've been here a couple hours, right? Mm-hmm. I'll jump off and I'm done for the night. That's it. It's funny. Oh my goodness. Who is that? Who's that supposed to be?
Victim one. Little person I'm gonna kidnap, I guess. I don't know. I was just drawing a little person. I was like, I'm gonna kidnap him, maybe. We'll see. See what the crowd wants me. Is that what it looks like? I thought she was blonde in my mind. I always pictured her as a blonde.
No, she's blonde. Stringy, nasty blonde hair, tall, skinny.
Stringy, nasty blonde hair. I love it.
Yeah, you didn't see the pictures of her?
No.
Oh,
like it.
Goodness. Joey blew her up. Joey blew her up, and she went crazy when Joey showed all her pictures.
Really? Damn.
Yeah.
What the hell? Where'd that circle go? I just drew a circle and it disappeared. Oh wait, no, it doesn't have color in it.
Yeah.
There it is. Okay, I need that.
She got blown up. Dude.
This to be this color. Then I need to put this. I need to come over here, make this color.
So perfect. Are you gonna be best friends with Jake soon?
Jake. What do you mean? Jacob?
Big Jake?
Nah, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think he wants to be my friend at all. I don't think he's interested in any kind of friendship. Yeah, what about you? You plan on befriending those guys?
No, so the thing is that I was trying to be friendly with them. I was trying to be friendly with Jake. Like I was trying to be friendly with him, but it seems like I could never be friends with Cheesecake. Never. He's just like so like it's like he can't get out of his own way. But like I never had a problem with Jake. Like we used to hang out. Like there was never an issue. We would get along, no problem. And as soon as they broke off, all of a sudden he just started hating me, and I'm like, okay, I didn't do anything, So all right. Cheesehead didn't like me because Cheesehead gave Joe the ultimatum of it's him or me, and Joe's like, goodbye.
He still hasn't got over that either.
Yeah, but I never had an issue with Jake. I actually had respect for Jake at the time because Jake would stick up for people that were getting picked on. But hey, listen, people have to follow. Followers are going to follow. So
that's what they do.
Yeah, that's what they do.
So what do you think I should do with this cartoon besides the whole kidnapping kids thing that I'm doing to piss people off? What else would be funny, like palatable and funny for the crowd?
Make Wolverine claws, like an X-Man.
Yeah, just little Wolverine claws. Which one, on the little girl here or on somebody else?
Give her like Wolverine claws, and then like give her like a big doobie smoking. You know?
Oh shit, that might be child abuse. I don't know if we could put child abuse in cartoon. We're trying to monetize this cartoon someday. We can't put child abuse in there. Only kidnappings, because they're unimplied kidnappings, because we're turning them into monsters. So it's okay.
In a van down by the river.
In a van down by the river is where she roamed, and I took this little bitch away from her home. It's joking. That was mean. See, those are.
What is that next? Is that like a rental sign or like a stop sign? What is that?
It says Phoenix, Arizona. It's just a little street sign.
There's so many people that are missing that we haven't talked to in a while, man. Think about it. We haven't talked to Julia in a while.
Oh yeah, she's on the outs.
You haven't talked to Laren de Laguna in a while.
She got mad because I beat her at chess.
No.
Yeah, so Lauren's mad because I beat her at chess, and then Julia's mad because I think I blocked her a while back because she was like, "You just made a big enemy," and I was like, "Well, I'm gonna make more, motherfucker," and I blocked her.
you just say join the club, right?
Right, pretty much, and be like, "Well, here you go, bitch."
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
You know, welcome to the rest of the group of people that are pissed off or slash disappointed or whatever.
The few,
bullshit.
the proud, the bananas,
the banana peoples.
Welcome
the banana peoples.
The cult of personality.
The cult of personality.
Yo, growing up, it's called Living Color. That group, it was an all black rock band, and they had Cult of Personality. They had the Glamour Boys. They had a whole bunch of different songs, and they were a great rock band, just phenomenal. They were really, really good. Cult of Personality. Yeah,
they were all black. That's kind of random.
Yeah, it was an all black rock band, and I want to say the lead singer's name was Donald Glover. I think it was Donald Glover.
Oh, really?
And he was actually in Platoon, the movie Platoon, I believe.
I was gonna say, I know he's an actor. There's another guy named Donald Glover, right? Like the comedian actor guy.
Well, there's Crispin Glover, and then there's Donald Glover.
Well, which one's the Childish Gambino guy? What's his name again?
That is Childish Gambino is Donald Glover.
I was thinking it's Donald Glover.
I think it was Donald
Glover. I think it is. I think
Too
he
many
has the same name. Yeah, that's why I'm saying. That's why I got a little confused. I was like, how many?
Then you got Danny Glover. You got Danny Glover. You know, I'm too old for this shit.
Is that who says that?
No, Donald Glover.
Was that Die Hard or some shit?
Danny Glover's from Lethal Weapon. Danny
Glover.
Lethal
Weapon. I'm getting too old for this shit.
There's a whole bunch of Glovers out there. Oh, Cult of Personality is one of my favorite songs growing up. One of my favorites. Yeah.
I always hear it on Mr. P's. Why did they give her such a long neck? What the hell? I didn't notice that until right now.
That's like a Dutchy forehead too.
Yeah, hella like crazy neck, fucking full on adult forehead and everything. It's supposed to look like a kid.
They were making fun of her forehead on a panel like a month ago. It was the funniest shit ever. They're like making fun of her forehead. She was getting so mad.
Was she
it
really?
was fun. Yeah. She was like, shut up. She starts to lisp when she gets angry. It was funny, man.
Let's see, I did this, all this, and then not that back hair there.
You know, bro, you know the craziest thing is that people, the funniest thing is that people will make fun of other people's looks, right? But they don't want to look in the mirror at themselves. And that's the funniest thing. Like, we're like 3 times more better looking than these other people, but they want to put us down for what we look like. And I guess you got your boy over there altering my pictures again, making my face all big and weird and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, whatever. Whatever you want to do.
Eric? Is Eric messing with you?
Angel.
Oh, Angel. Oh, is he messing with you? Dang.
Yeah. makes my face all big and fat. It's like okay, that's not what I look like. You can see me, and that's not what I look like. But it's okay.
Well, yeah, but they're gonna keep doing it if it bothers you. You know that.
That's all right. But then he showed himself on camera by accident a while back. He's looking rough, bro. He's looking rough. It's not looking too good.
All right, we got a little kid. She looks too big. I need to make her tinier, huh? She looks like a full-grown adult right there. Plus, she's overlapping the truck. Hold on. Let's see. I gotta pause it. I gotta move the truck over, and then I gotta click on her and make her smaller. So let's make her like 30 size, and then we'll see what we see. Let's just run it and see. Let's see how tiny she is. She's gonna be really tiny now. Watch. Too tiny. I knew it. I knew it. Too tiny. If you like that, looks like a little baby in adult clothes driving by.
Yeah. Itchy neck.
You have a bunch of kids in the background, waiting to get ice cream. I got to plans. Alrighty, Mike. I'm gonna head out of here. I drew enough today. I got to do some things. If you do pop up some places, I'll probably watch it. I mean, I do like watching your stuff. I know you get a little salty when we watch you on panels, but they're fun to watch.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good at manipulating people, so it's all good.
Dude, I love watching the things. I mean, like you gotta whoop some ass while you're out there, though, because then when you come back, it'll be like, yeah, I whooped this person's ass, I whooped that person's ass. You know.
You have to remember one thing. I'll be quick. Everybody trolls differently. You know, I do the push and pull. You know, I'll attack, pull back, attack, pull back. That's just my style. And I expose people for the dirtbags that they are. Not you. I'm just saying, you know, I let them kind of dissolve themselves. And but yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. So I'm glad to be up, and your chat is a bunch of assholes.
Yeah, I just kind of noticed that. I've been drawing the whole time, but yeah, there's a lot of negative things. Most of them are about you. Some of them are about me. There's about every fourth one's about me.
It's all good, man. But no, I appreciate having me up. Nice drawing. It looks like a freaking zombie. But, you know,
yeah,
that's your.
I mean, I'm going for a very creepy vibe, honestly, with the cartoon. I want it to be one of those dark cartoons, like Invader Zim. I don't know if you ever saw Invader Zim, but like these like dark cartoons. I like them.
I remember from a long time ago. Invader Zim. I think from a long time ago, right? Like the early 2000s.
Yeah, he's a little alien. He comes to Earth and he just has a wacky little plans that never pan out. Kind of like Pinky and the Brain, almost. Like same idea, same concept, just different creatures.
In closing, did you ever watch Ren and Stimpy?
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, Powder Toast Man, love it.
I mean, I don't remember it very well, but I did see like some of it, and like a lot of it that I look back on now, it was just inappropriate for me to be watching as a kid, right? Like, dude, it was so inappropriate. Like, I mean, damn, I can see why they tried to kind of bury that cartoon a little bit. It's like, damn. There's some funny ones, bro.
But it shaped our young minds into chaos. So it worked.
I guess, yeah. There's so many gay innuendos between the little, like, the weird red thing, wherever he was, and the little fucking prairie dog thing. So late, dude. It was a good cartoon, though. Animaniacs was the shit.
Yeah.
Good idea, bad idea. I want to include that in this. It'd be like, hey, good idea, bad idea. Kind of just two random things that are just one's normal and one's completely outlandish. Just stupid. All right. I'll see you later, man. Have a good day.
Yeah, man. I'll talk to you later. Take care.
Yep. All right. See you guys, everybody. Thanks for watching me draw and hanging around. Appreciate you. See you guys later. Probably tomorrow morning, probably, or evening, something. I don't know. Probably not tonight. Most likely not tonight. If anything, I'll just keep drawing later, kind of on my own. But I do discuss to do a lot of cleaning and stuff. So I'll see you guys. Everybody has a good night. Salutes. Whatever.